As a group, you have received little information about the temple and the god or gods who were once worshipped there. However, you have heard one name more than any other, Zot Liaha.
Oh, fuck off.
Your
He's
your
Horrible
journey
name.
your journey here has progressed about as well as you could hope. During the day, you brave the oppressing heat and humidity of the jungle as you travel the roughly cut path that is barely wide enough for the wagon and the litter. At night, the noises of the forests, fauna and flora, give those who stand watch eerie company. Throughout your journey, you often feel as if you are being watched, but nothing has harassed you yet. The sun starts to set, and darkness will fall within the hour. So you all are traveling across a rough road through the jungle, and while it's hard to see the sun in this light, you can definitely tell that it's starting to get darker and darker.
How long have we been together for?
And who's the
You've been
warforged?
together for
It's me. My profile picture is not accurate. I just chose
Oh.
it to be funny.
Oh.
And do we
you've
know
been
each other?
together yeah, well, you've been together for a few days, but so far you've only exchanged very, very light interactions, and
Okay.
very few between the noble and the litter and the pair in the wagon.
Okay.
Ah, my friend Canes.
Oh, I see. I see.
Who's the fella who's been trailing us this entire time?
Surely you're not referring to me, are you?
Why the fuck is he in a litter?
Oh, it speaks. Why, hello
Are
there.
you guys not in a litter? Wait, I'm confused. Are we not
Yeah.
on the same litter?
No, you're in a
No,
litter.
yeah.
Oh, I'm in my own litter. Okay,
Fucking
Yeah.
rich bitch out
retcon,
here.
can we make it carried by 4 skeletons instead?
Okay, yeah.
Or technically 2
Um,
skeletons, but
Oh hell no.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll say it's carried by two skeletons
yeah.
and then two commoners who also look very gaunt.
Well, if I get
And
really,
the pair
really
in the
mad at you,
wagon
I
the
can
pair in
turn
the
onto
wagon are
this skeleton.
surprised how they can carry the weight of the litter and the person inside. But they have been.
Yep.
If I get mad at I'm sorry, what's your name? Why can't I see it?
Well, you don't know my name. You're not
Oh.
supposed to know my name yet.
We're
Because we
not?
haven't done character introductions.
Oh, true, true.
ah. What's your name, dear? Are you a noble?
Well, if you must
Litter.
know, my name's Lazarus.
Mm, that sounds fun.
The lazy
Interesting.
one. Sure checks out.
Fair enough.
I'm
At
not
least
lazy.
he isn't his
I do
name.
plenty of work. Through my skeletons, of course.
Man, a summoner? You necromancer or something?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know. Are you? That
What
seems
you really
very
should be wondering about is my drip. And then I point at my
Drip.
my matching my skeletons and my litter and my robes are all matching. So they're all like
fucking bought
black. Yeah, a black with gold trim and they're decorated with skeleton bones. I'm dripped out.
Well, quite posh.
Do you hail from a noble family?
No, I
Fuck.
made all my wealth myself. What do you think I am?
Yourself, you mean with your skeletons?
No, myself. They are part of the work that I do.
And what work is that?
Well, whatever makes us the most money. Whatever work we can find.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, are we there yet? My legs are aching.
I don't remember how far they said we had to go. It's almost night.
As you look around, it's nearly pitch black. You can see a few feet in front of you all. And as the sun has begun to set, the driver of your wagon to the Dragonborn, and the Warforged turns around and says, shouldn't we make camp or something? They said that we shouldn't travel at night.
They as in like the merchants, or they as in locals?
Both.
Yeah.
Anyone from the port village you all departed from. Anyone, some locals, some merchants who are funding the expeditions and supplying the expeditions. Everyone has said that you should not travel at night.
Okay. It's
Ah,
probably wise to heed their advice. However, I am a gambling man.
I'm sure with the power of, is about to say friendship, and looking at the noble riding his skeletons, with the power of cooperation, I'm sure we'll make it through.
Well, you won't have any assistance from me if we run into trouble, so...
Okay, cringe lord. Wait, perfect name for you.
So you all decide to push on for now.
Well, actually,
You believe
let
that
me-
you might be within a couple of hours
Oh, that's kind of long
of
though. Dragonborn,
your
do you perhaps have
destination,
night
but
vision? I don't think you would, but
Uh,
can any of us see through the night? This might be an issue.
I am as blind.
Right.
I am as blind as a rock.
I see, I see. I just flipped my lucky coin, and I don't think we should. I think we should make camp. It might be better to heed the locals' advice.
I vote to keep going. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner I can go home.
Ah, good point. I must find a way home too.
I
Okay,
feel like
so
fine. I guess I'm outvoted then.
okay. So you all decide to keep going. One of you roll a d20 for me.
You got this, Robert.
What? Are you sure the noble would not like to do this?
Ah, okay.
Now, Robert never gets to make public rolls.
What?
Mile.
What? I was right.
A 19?
The noble.
Okay. Okay. So you all travel. This is the first time you all have decided to push through the night, knowing that your destination, or feeling that your destination is likely close. You travel for what ends up being 3, pushing on to 4 hours through the night, so it's maybe 11 p.m., midnight. You're feeling rather weary, but as you carry on now into the lateness of the third hour of this additional travel, you look ahead. Alvar and Kane's Lazarus can't see at the moment from his litter, but Alvar and Kane's looking up ahead. You see the path of the road continuing only a short while, then it looks like there's a clearing up ahead. You can't tell how big it is or how wide it is, but for the first time in days, you see a break in the forest ahead. It's maybe another quarter mile or so up the road.
Wait, we can see that far in the dark?
Uh,
Are we there
Yeah.
yet? I can't stand this humidity.
Right, you're not even
So
breaking
high
a
in the
sweat. Your
jungle.
skeletons are literally doing everything.
Well, to be fair, neither are we.
I mean, true, but I wasn't complaining, so.
It's certainly slower than
And-
riding a dragon.
You've ridden dragons?
Oh,
Wait a
yes.
second, you're dragonborn. What type of ride do you mean? Mm-hmm.
Worry not, worry not. So let us continue on our way.
Mm-hmm.
You all have now reached the edge of the clearing, and it surprised you that you could see so far ahead. But as you break the tree line, it's almost a full moon. Not quite a full moon yet tonight, but you look up, and for a couple of square miles, the entire forest has been cut. You've traveled for days through this thick rainforest, barely able to see to the other side. You've found a few brooks here and there off the road where you've made your camp, but You haven't found a break in the forest this large, and as you enter into this clearing, you see the remnants of completely destroyed, fallen down stone structures here and there. The path you've been walking continues up ahead of you for a few miles, and while it's difficult to see in the darkness, you see it's hard to describe how enormous. You see a giant stone structure, uh, like an in or like a pyramid in shape up ahead of you. You can't make out more than just the silhouette of it against the illuminated night sky. Um, so crumbled stone buildings that really would offer little in the way of shelter, a path, and then this large stone structure, easily hundreds of feet tall, up ahead of you.
Hmm. If I were a gambling man, and I am, I would bet that is the location we were searching for.
Alvar
Could we
spends.
check out?
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. Sorry. No,
Oh,
you go.
Alvar is spending the entire time looking around for any elves that might be hiding in the forest.
Oh no, do we got a racist here?
Any also make a perception check, Alvar.
Okay. Eddie. Let's see.
Any knife ears?
17. Okay, so it's obviously difficult to see in the darkness. You hear, as you have been the whole time, you hear some rustling in the trees, both on the ground and in the bushes, and that may be critters, that may be just brushes waving against one another. But at the moment, you don't see any signs of elves.
Hmm.
Sighs in relief.
Okay. Interesting. Were we expecting elves here? I'm confused.
What?
What? Why are you looking for elves?
I was just looking around. I didn't say anything about elves.
Hmm. You sure?
Yes. Do you have something against elves too? I mean, against
Uh,
elves?
I lost quite a few wagons to an elf in a bad gamble, but nothing against him. It was just my luck.
Ah, and I hope your luck is better now that you're with us.
Well, let's just say there's a certain reason I took the commission.
I'm gonna move another foot away from him, like sliding away. Well, those are certainly ruins. You don't suppose that's what we're here for?
I mean, I suppose so. Do you think we should, Thomas? You said there are smaller ruins around too, right?
Yeah, there are dilapidated structures here and there, but they're more to the point of, you
Like how?
know, yeah, they're houses and small structures, but some have like a wall standing or just half of a wall
Okay.
remaining.
So
Um,
not worth exploring already. Got
yeah,
it.
they look. Some are covered in mounds of dirt, as Earth has moved here and there. Some are jutting. Some are half sunken into the earth. Um, so while you could feel free to look around them if you wish, your current intuition and with the darkness, combined with the darkness, or at least the moonlight, tells you that there would likely be little to be found there.
All right, Lazy Russ. What do you think we should do? Yes, I misspoke the name.
Well, that was what my name was supposed to be like.
Oh, I
I
see.
hate that name, but
Fair
but
enough.
Fucker.
as you look over to me, you see me reclining back and plucking a grape from like a spectral vine of grapes.
Fuck is wrong with this man?
Ooh.
Just like just chilling.
Fucking-
Did not hear a single word that you guys said.
Uh, Look at him. Such a
I really,
nerd.
wa- I really want to turn undead his skeletons. It'd be so funny. Get him off his ass. Oh, we're still in the wagon, aren't we?
We are. right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
But Mr. Keynes, by any chance, do you happen to have any restaurants or any food on you?
What do you mean restaurants on me? What kind of question is that?
Oh,
Whoa.
I do have some rations.
yeah, that's my bad.
Ah. You don't happen to have any of
I came
those.
quite prepared.
You don't have any
Oh,
poultry.
also, like, to be clear, I'm not actually eating. This is just magical
Yeah.
effect.
I
Oh,
was
he
gonna say,
is?
assume
Oh.
it's magic, as assuming
Yeah.
it's like minor image or whatever.
It's no, it's just like, I mean, I'm assuming it would count as prestidigitation, right?
Sure, that's fine too.
Yeah, like a little illusion thing.
Because it
Lightning
says it's
effect.
yeah, because it says it's
Precipitation is a fun
minor
cantrip.
magical trick, that harmless sensory effect. What?
That's a fun spell to use.
Yeah. So I'm not actually eating. I'm just
No, they're just like basically chips biscuits. I think that's usually what rations are, right? Hardtack, that sort of deal. I don't
Yeah.
think I have poultry on me.
You see, we
Yeah,
we two, we're not like him. See, look, I pull out a ration too. I eat it. I can do what he does, except I can actually eat.
Mm.
and after you say that, I snap my fingers and one of my skeletons hands over a tray of actual food, like a giant
You got this
steak,
shit.
potatoes,
To
and
us?
whatever.
No,
No,
not to us, obviously. What the fuck? Where the
you were
fuck did this skeleton
saying
even get food out here? How'd that not go fucking? How'd that not go bad? It's human as hell. This man
Lazarus,
was
are you
constantly.
eating this 3-day-old steak that your party hasn't seen yet?
yes.
3-day-old
Okay.
steak that's been sitting
No,
out in
no,
humid
okay,
weather.
so
Oh no.
I'm gonna magical force closes the curtain.
Oh
It's
hell
actually
no!
mage hand. I have an invisible mage hand because I took telekinetic.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
So invisible mage hand closes the curtain on the litter, and then I pull out actual food because that was fake.
I
Okay.
see. I
But they
see.
don't
Okay.
know that. But they don't know
Hey,
that.
can I see that it was fake though? Could I have told? Did I perceive that it was real?
I'll let you in the brief moment you probably saw the handoff between the skeleton and to Lazarus. Oh, you can do a perception check to see if it's real.
Mm-mm.
But obviously it'll
I'm
be
perceptive, obviously.
okay. So you only saw the steak for a brief moment, but
That didn't
it
smell like no
looked
steak.
it looked too good. You know, it just looked too perfect. It was kind of steaming still. You could see some of the juices leaking out of it. It glistened in the moonlight in a quite unnatural way. So you're suspicious that what he received was real food.
Holographic meatloaf for dinner again? Oh boy.
It looks like a McDonald's ad. We'll say that.
A
Oh
Too
hell
cookout.
good.
yeah.
A Kane's cookout ad.
No,
Mm.
Kane. Okay, so
Well, Kane the Last does not have burgers, so
What are you gonna do
so
with
you
that
all are
information though?
nothing. I
yeah.
just wanted to see how see what it was because I kind of wanted to eat it. I'm quite starved for real food. Anyway,
Your heart attack's been sustaining you.
it
Surely.
sure has.
What other
So you
rations are there
all
besides hardtack? I know there's other rations.
like
I mean, that's the one I always think of.
cheese. You can put like cheese is a good ration,
Like dried or
and when it's
salted.
made the
Shit,
right
maybe I should
way.
have gotten
Assume
cheese.
I
Fuck.
have
Yeah,
some elevated form of rations that are not
jerky.
hardtack
Yeah, jerky.
Oh, jerky, true.
or like nuts or something.
Yeah.
I'll
Are
have slightly
those...
better rations because I'm rich.
Is his mouth large enough for those?
Whoa.
Wait.
You touch jerky is a number.
Call him
Or,
Neverland.
never mind.
Is he a necromancer?
Okay.
Because I'm getting brain rot.
Yo!
What?
Wait, that's crazy.
That's a
Wait, what
crazy
happened?
statement, actually. That's a new one. Holy crap!
What just happened? I'm
Are you
confused.
sure you're not a bard? Like that's a deep cut. That's a silvery barber, if you
Robert
will.
said, I don't remember what the first part was, but he was like, "Are you sure you're not a necromancer?" the way my brain rot or something.
No,
It was
are you
good.
sure you're not a necromancer? I'm getting brain rot.
Because he
Yeah.
thought he was talking about nuts. I was like, is his mouth large enough to fit those?
Oh, you're
Hey,
ill.
Bonus. Wait, I didn't know Ethan was here. I thought he was busy today.
Robert's filling in.
That's
I
crazy.
am filling in for him. But yes, we were looking around. Is there a freaking shrine? Where's the shrine?
Wait, is this how Goop
So
feels?
you all have traveled. Like it's been a few minutes still, and like I said, the large structure ahead of you. You can't really make out the details of, but you know it's there. You know it's massive. It's still at least a few miles away from you, across this path. So you have some distance yet to travel to get there. You think it would take you, uh, maybe like 10, 15 more minutes to get there. But, um, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess we shall go that way. These structures don't
Um,
look like they have anything in them.
As we're approaching, can I pull out a scimitar in one hand and then a light crossbow in the other?
What the
yeah,
hell?
you can do
Dual
that.
wielding.
Yeah, he's dual
How do
wielding.
you load?
Uh,
How's man load?
And
it's a one hand.
I'm gonna have
I guess
Alvar.
Alberta.
You're now maybe like half a mile from the tree line. But make another perception check for me as the last person who investigated the forest from whence you emerged.
Okay. Are there elves?
Why
I wouldn't
specifically
know.
elves? What the hell?
15. So you look behind you a couple
Wait.
times.
Mm,
Just keeping it on your back. You're suspicious of forest. You have been for much of your life. And now that you're some ways into this large clearing, you begin to see first there's one, then there's two, then there's 4,
Wait.
7, 15 light sources begin to emerge from the forest behind you. They're just slowly starting to poke out.
They're in the trees.
You
Get
now
them off
see
the ground.
20, 25, maybe
Wait.
north of 50 now, torches just emerging from all ends of the circular clearing. You
Whoa.
look to the side of the stone structure, past it, you look to your right, look to your left, and you can't see the figures, if any, that are holding these torches, but they're beginning to slowly march toward you all. You don't know if they've seen you or not. But they're just beginning to slowly march in and circle you.
Oh dear. I will drop prone in the carriage and start praying, Emperor, protect me. And then just get ready to shoot if anything approaches that's hostile.
Okay.
Wait, is the wagon covered?
No.
Okay. Never mind. I was
My
gonna get
litter is
out to get a
covered though,
better view, but
right?
if it's not covered, then I'm not gonna bother getting out.
It's covered in the sense you have your like little drapes, Lazarus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like you
And
covered
like a
as in you
top.
can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not at the Skyrim wagon then. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
You're awake.
Ah.
You're caught
All
through the
right.
border.
So I guess I'll equip my shield and then
Okay.
ready. Actually, I'll actively try to discern if they're trying to follow us right now.
Um
Having seen
okay.
that, still, what's her name? Alvar has been prone for some reason.
Okay. As your carriage driver quickly notices the same, and he thwacks the reins, and the carriage picks up speed going toward the temple.
Fair.
You guys have been going at a light trot now, but now he has decided to move even faster. You're not sure out of fear or wanting to get the job done, maybe a little bit of both, but without taking input from you all, he decided to get the show going.
Nope, this is fair. Can
And
the litter
he's
catch up?
left at the moment. If the skeletons start sprinting, yes, but that's up to Lazarus. He hears the in the as the carriage picks up speed.
Thomas making horse noises. Let's go.
We love it.
I mage hand open the curtain a little bit, and then I shout at my skeletons, pick it up, and then they start going faster.
It'd be so funny if I turn undead his skeletons right now, though. Holy crap!
Their bones start to clink as they too run to follow the carriage. And as you do this, still dark. So, Canes, you were saying that you were going to keep your head on a swivel while Alvar's down in the wagon. So make a perception check with disadvantage for me, trying to see if you can make anything else out as you're bumbling along in the carriage.
Wait, sorry. What'd
Perception
you
with
say?
disadvantage,
Okay,
keeping your head on a swivel.
13.
13? Okay. So you still can't make out any details. Most of the figures, and especially as you're moving toward the middle of this large circle, some are getting closer, but those are the ones farthest from you, and the ones closest to you are getting farther away. But you can definitely tell that the circle that they're forming is closing, and you feel like it's closing a little bit faster than it originally was. And you begin to hear faint, maybe chants, maybe screams, maybe the light beating of a drum
Oh, yeah. Okay.
um, as the
That's
clearing's
the
beginning
whale.
to feel with this cacophony. Oh, that's a good word.
Hmm.
The carriage is still going at speed. You're now maybe a mile away from the temple.
Okay. And the torches are how far, or how far we are away from the edge of the clearing?
Uh, from the very edge of the clearing, you're now maybe 2 or so miles.
Okay, never
To
mind.
you're approaching from the south, heading
Mhm.
north. So you're maybe 2 miles from the south opening, and there are people or figures and torches maybe a mile away from you now.
Okay, I definitely cannot hit them with anything then. Never mind. All right.
And now, as you look around, there's maybe 100 or so,
Oh,
if
hell
not
no.
more.
Oh, hell no. If we can go any faster, it'd be much appreciated.
Okay. Your carriage driver
I
nods in
will try to hold
agreement
on.
and picks up speed.
Uh,
Uh,
I shout at my skeletons. If you boneheads don't go any
Boneheads.
faster, I'll glue you together. And then, and then,
What
uh,
the fuck is that?
okay.
and then they
Um,
try to go faster. I don't know if they can.
yeah. They can go a little bit faster, so the carriage is going to gain a little bit of distance on you, but marginal. They take that threat very seriously. So you all maybe travel for another minute or two, but as you do, you begin to look to the sides in the brief moments you can spare, and instead of focusing on the torch figures in the distance, you focus on the ruins of structures very close to you. More and more have been sunken into the earth. More and more, or even in a worse shape than the ones toward the edge of the clearing. There are now slight hills that your carriage driver has to navigate. Um, a few feet here and there, up and down, and you're traveling now across severely cracked and overgrown flagstones. That's the path that you're on now. You see fallen and shattered pillars to your sides that have kind of made a guardrails sort of for the road, and vines and briars. While most of the clearing is free from trees, there has been a lot of underbrush that's grown on the ruins and the pillars and the flagstones that you now travel. So it's definitely treacherous. So as you approach the temple, your carriage driver is definitely having to navigate a bit more, but you're maybe now 3/4 of a mile away from the temple.
I guess I'll continue holding on. Are they getting closer?
Okay. They are. They're definitely picking up speed and getting closer to you all.
Hmm.
You think you maybe have a few minutes to get to the temple or whatever structure is ahead of you before you'll be completely encircled.
Okay. Not like I can do anything about this.
Okay. So you continue on, your carriage driver recognizing the severity of the situation, while doing the best he can to navigate, urges the horse, continues to urge the horse on. And you all are now maybe half a mile from the temple. You can see it taking up most of the space in your vision. It's enormous from this distance, hundreds of feet high, hundreds of feet wide. And while you're nearly at the temple, the sounds coming from the creatures surrounding you grows even louder. You hear chants, too many to really make out what they're saying. The sounds of drums and other instruments fill the air. The light of the torches illuminates and fights against the moonlight of the night sky. And now you turn and you see the figures, or at least the ones closest to you, still maybe half a mile or so away. They're now sprinting towards you all.
Oh,
And
no.
your carriage driver, seeing this, urges the horses on one last time, the litter skeletons sprinting as fast as their little bones can carry them. You all feel the earth shudder beneath you and gape open beneath your feet, and you all start to fall. The horse, the wagon, the litter, everyone starts to fall in unknown distance. Amid the roar of this collapsing, the stonework and the masonry. And you fall for several seconds, maybe longer.
What the hell?
Wait a minute, that's like
Du-
50 feet.
That's infinite distance. That's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
And it happens instantly.
He corrected
Sorry.
himself. You just
Oh!
did.
I hate that rule. Dust fills the air, and sunlight disappears as the darkness swallows you. So
Go for
now
initiative.
we'll move on to our new map.
Oh, heck yes.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything.
Wait, what happened to the skeletons, though?
Yeah, we'll get to them.
Not,
Oh.
Something not take damage.
We're all the way on the right side.
Yep.
What is this thing?
Where's our tokens?
What are these things with the
Those are-
background?
Are those lights?
Wait, am I
One
stupid?
second,
Where the
yeah.
hell?
I didn't
Wait,
even
hold
know
on.
that I could do this. But that's
Wait,
fine.
Yeah.
I can't see shit. Hold on.
You usually want to put
You
them
have
in
to
the.
zoom out, bro.
You want to put them on the light
In the
layer
wall.
if you don't want us to see the tokens.
Oh, that makes sense. This is
Wait,
fun though.
Sorry, I zoomed
Okay.
all the way out. Where the fuck are we?
All the way on the
Sorry.
right.
Far
Right.
right side.
Oh, on the right.
I can barely
Wait, I
see my
still-
own token.
Should be able to see.
Oh,
It's
now
not
I am.
that
There
hard
I am.
if you zoom out.
Okay.
I think I need a refresh. Hold on.
You can also go to the like where there's a plus minus. You can go zoom to fit, and then you'll be able to see everything. And you just go to the right.
Oh, smart.
So, where are my skeletons?
So I'll cover all that. And remember, pretty much any time you enter a new room, sometimes I'll have like a paragraph to say describing the room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kind of like in Curse of Strahd for
Wait,
Andrew.
how
and
do I,
Phil, but
I keep asking, how the fuck do I get rid of the icons on the right? I swear to God, it's in text options, but I didn't see it.
The icons on the right.
what icons?
Like on the left, sorry, like our names and profile
Oh.
borders.
The name that's under settings, audio and video, video
audio,
display.
video.
Yeah.
I know. I had to find it again too. It's a dumb spot.
Names only. Okay.
Okay. You all are in a long, narrow chamber that is running east-west. So I'm also, well, I don't know if I can uncover that, but
Oh my
the
God,
chamber
wait,
How is
runs
it running
east-west because north is to the left.
Oh, the
Oh,
map is
hell no.
rotated.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Wait,
Which
hold
has been a
on.
lot of fun. A lot of fun for prepping when everything's directional. And I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, but
Oh, I was so confused. I was like, wait,
up
is
is
it
east.
longer than it is
Wait,
wide?
Did you
How
draw
is it
it?
running east?
Did you draw in with like a box every single one of the light things?
Oh no, this was pre-made, baby.
Oh.
Huge, actually.
Okay.
Best $5 I've ever spent.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. You all are in a long,
$5
narrow chamber that is running east to west. So up is east.
Gotcha.
In the center of this apartment is a domed shape on the floor. I just lost my spot. In the east wall is a blank-faced stone door. The west end of the room, behind kind of like where you all came in, is blocked by fallen stone and rubble, apparently the result of a collapse. The two side walls appear to have several niches cut into them. The shape in the center of the chamber appears to be a small alcove, protected by a half dome, with the open end facing toward the door in the east wall, so you can't see what's inside it at the moment.
Okay.
It's about 4 feet high, and from your space right here, you can tell that at least these two alcoves both have different like displays on them, but you can't make out what they say or what they have right now.
Are we allowed to move yet?
Yeah, you can move.
Can I cast
and
light on my?
yes, you can cast light on your shield. And Lazarus, your skeletons are piles of bones.
No, that's
And your
unfortunate.
litter.
But they're here.
Sure. Yeah, they're here.
All right, I reanimate them.
Okay. Then I need to 1 second.
Wait,
I should have thought about this. Just in a,
yeah.
well, just in a getting a token thing, not even in getting a. There's no skeleton.
Wait, why is the light not updating for me? Actually,
What?
Skeleton.
like I can't
they're in the free
see.
basic rules.
It's because the lights are at the east where the torches are, so it fades out towards the bottom.
Oh.
Can I drag this in?
Oh
Oh
my goodness, those are cool skeletons.
Yeah, this is some scary. Those are some dripped out skeletons.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
what the heck?
Okay.
Wait, are we gonna be fighting those? Hold up.
Don't worry, I've turned
Yeah, I
undead.
can't make them not.
Oh
wait, I kind of
yo.
like that. I like that sprite. That's goofy.
That works. That's how I imagine them
Those look
anyways.
subservient
I imagine
anyway.
them to be like retarded, so
Yo, you can't say that.
mentally disabled.
So, Andrew, do you have a stat block for them?
Technically, you're supposed to have the stat block according to the spell, but I would just use a generic like 1/4 CR skeleton stat block.
Okay, that's what I was gonna. I was just double checking that they were 1/4. Okay. So yeah, you've reanimated your skeletons. Do they have names, Lazarus?
One of them is Skellington, and the other one is Kevin.
Yo, Kevin. I like that name.
Okay, Skellington and Kevin.
Kevin.
Pulling out all the stop signs creativity.
Certainly a name of all time.
It's a beautiful
And
name.
I'll give them some aura.
Aura.
So, Alvar, you have walked forward. Are you trying to examine the center structure or different parts of the room?
Center structure. I mean, there's a half dome, right? So this part, looking from here, I can see what's actually there.
Yep. So make a perception check for me.
Perception check. Coming right up. Oh.
Or investigation. 24?
24.
Okay. So as you look into this display, it appears to be a diorama depicting a hunting party of Olban warriors. And you would know from your brief stay in the port village that you all traveled from that the Olman civilization were once the rulers and dominant force on this continent, but have been gone and reduced to history for millennia now. But the diorama depicts a hunting party of their warriors in feathers and deer-hide garments in a mountainside scene. Some have pulled down a stag with the aid of a dog. Another group is cleaning a small mule deer, and others have cornered a panther with their spears. A scout watches the panther from an outcropping above. He holds a metal staff with a loop in its end, and it looks like a shepherd's crook.
I clap my hands twice, and the skeletons know that means to be carried, so they lift me up onto their shoulders, and now I'm being carried.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no. I see what Andrew is talking about now.
Well,
where's my character? Where'd he go?
Moved back.
Because he's out of the light source.
Yeah, he's out of the light
Okay,
source. Yeah.
There we go. Can you see him now?
I don't have control over my skeletons.
Oh yeah, 1 second.
Can you?
Controlled by, determined by character setting. How does that work?
It'd be so funny if I did the skeletons though.
All players could be in.
I'll do it eventually. If lazy
there we
pisses me off, I'll
go.
do it.
You can actually see the room
Okay.
now. There we
Oh,
go.
it's so bright actually. Holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, now it's laggy.
Oh god. Oh yeah, it is.
Well, Mr. Keynes, I do say we're in an artist's loft with what we have here.
That's interesting. What makes you say that? Oh, I see.
Because there's art. Speaking of art,
I mean, it could be like a
where's...
temple.
Oh, no way are we in the shrine.
But can I discern if there's any shrine-like features, with my knowledge of being a cleric?
Do a religion check for me.
Oh hell yeah. My religion's so bad though.
14.
Oh, not bad though.
So looking around, and I'll say you take like a brief survey of the room. The niches in the side, the diorama in the middle. At the moment, you don't see any strong religious imagery that you can make out. Just in a brief survey, you don't see any prominent symbols, iconography, that sort of thing.
I see.
Where's the carriage driver? Where's the old fella? Is he alright?
Yeah, where's the wagon too?
So the wagons, you can see slight pieces of it, like in the tippy tops of the rubble pile, and you see the limp body of the carriage driver. You see his like hand poking out, but he's been completely crushed by rubble.
Oh no!
How long has it been since he died? Oh wait, I'm stupid. I didn't have enough gold to buy the Revivify components.
You don't.
It's been about 2 minutes or so.
Too late anyway.
Can I like do my best to give him like a proper burial, Mr. Jonathan or whatever his name was?
Shall help you with that. Also, I can't believe I forgot about the Revivify components.
You can, and I'll say, oh, wow. First, oopsie. So as you all entered this room, it is, y'all are just noting this, the excitement of, well, like excitement in the like negative sense of falling into this room, wanting to check your surroundings or learn about your surroundings. So you've been here for a couple of minutes now, but you are just now noticing a thick amber haze that permeates the room. And as you start to like realize you're breathing it in, you cough a bit, and your lungs start to feel heavy. They don't like breathing this in, but you
how does
can
this
at the
affect
moment.
a
Yeah.
Warforged?
It's gunking up your guts.
Oh,
so
I see.
Also negatively, yeah. And so there are torches mounted, obviously, to the eastern wall, but because I don't know I've never used this light source feature. Oh wow, it can cut down yeah, that makes sense. Okay. They're not nearly as powerful as other torches that, like, you think that they're giving off way less light than they should. And they kind of sputter at times if a concentration of we'll call it a fog, kind of bundles up, threatening to snuff them. So you can try to learn more about the fog if you wish, going back to any knowledge you may have of similar occurrences. But at the moment, you just feel your lungs kind of heavy and icky as you're breathing this in.
The skeletons pull out fans and try to fan it away.
Okay.
I don't think it'll work though, but they do it anyways.
Is it magical amber berries?
You can try to discern as such. Make an Arcana or a Nature check.
Oh wait. Actually, it wouldn't matter. They're both the same.
Okay, Arcana. You try to like cup a bit in your hands. It's kind of hard because it's gas. But you examine it a bit, and you don't think it's magical, but you can't really tell.
So I lift up my shirt to kind of cover my nose the best I can.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
It does
Banning
not.
it doing anything either?
Also, no.
Oh,
It keeps it away from you momentarily, and your shirt gives you a very minor barrier, but it's it's present enough where those mitigating efforts don't really make a difference.
what color is it again? You said it was like orangish?
Amber.
Amber,
Amber?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Would we know what this is if we like tried to figure it out?
Potentially. Anyone who wants to try to discern more about it can make a nature check to
Okay.
see if you've encountered a
Sure.
familiar
Why is it
9.
not adding?
9 and 10. Yeah, at the moment, you all have never really encountered something such as this, something that is so potent and so present. Um, it sinks into every corner of the room and into every crevice of your body.
Are those torches like solidly mounted to the wall, or are they like just like
They're little
there?
torch holders.
Can I like grab one and lift it out? Do I feel any better if I'm holding
You
a
can.
torch?
You do not, and as you move it
Not
around,
bad, I guess.
um, the flames are very weak. So as you move it around, it sputters a bit as it interacts with the haze, but the flame maintains for now.
Is my light from my shield isn't getting affected by the haze, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. That's
Well,
very
like I said,
curious.
I don't have useful spells, so I can't do anything.
And I'll add as you look around some more, it seems like the gas is thickest towards the ceiling. So while it's still present where you all are, and the ceiling is about 20 feet tall in this room. So it's thickest up above, but still present where you all are at the about 5, 6-ish foot range.
Well, there's a door in here. Shall we open the door?
How did I not see that sooner? Take me through the door. Also, how high are the ceilings? Because they're carrying me. I don't know if I'll like hit the fucking ceiling.
20 feet high.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dang it.
Why?
Skellington,
Uh,
go look through the door. Can he?
so
Is this a
the
door?
skeleton approaches the door, and there's no visible doorknob or keyhole or other way to open it.
Imbecile can't even open a door. Okay.
What you can plainly see, though, are two hinges on your side of the door, such that it opens inward.
Like inward into this room or inward into the next room?
Yeah, inward into this room.
Can I mage hand somehow
Ah.
to try to open it like from the other side? Wait, can I do that? I can do that, right? I don't know if I can do that.
You have to be able to see in
Uh,
order to use Mage Hand, I think.
yeah,
Appears
and the
at at a
door,
point you choose within range.
yeah, and the door seems to be fairly thick and heavy. There's a carved sun symbol on the front of it. Again, no visible lock or handle. There's a very slight gap across the top of the door, and the door's about 8 feet tall. Um, there are 8 holes that have been bored into the door, like 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, that are about an inch in diameter each. But they don't go all the way through. They just go some ways into the door. Um,
Is there a sun symbol anywhere else in this room?
Make a
I,
perception check for
can
me,
I
or an
see here if
investigation
there's a
check.
sun symbol or something? 17.
17. So, as you look around each of the niches, they display different sets of figures or different animals in different acts. There's um, a group of commoners near a river. There's a temple and some warriors and um, someone praying. There's a scene of tribal warfare. God's creating the world, but you don't see any sun symbols like the one on the door.
What about like what are these things for?
Yeah, those are the niches that display different like small clay figures engaged in various acts that
Do
I
any
just
of them match
described.
this?
No, they do
The thing in
not.
the center? What the fuck?
No, so they don't match, but they look similar to. So this is the large hunting party engaged in various activities, and you can tell that the figures are all made like from the same material. They just each represent different things. A
Does it
civilization at
spin?
different stages. Does it spin?
Yeah.
Move over and try to spin it for me.
I will mage hand.
Okay.
And
Um.
try to spin it.
Okay. So your mage hand flies out and kind of grabs against this edge right here to try and rotate the diorama, and it is unable to do so.
Do we see the mage hand?
It
I
can
think that's
be
up to
invisible, so
Lazarus.
I
Yeah.
guess you can see it for now.
Oh.
But if I want it to be invisible, it can be.
Okay.
Mr. Lazy, what are you doing?
Well, you guys aren't doing anything, so I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here.
Are you trying to rotate this?
Yes. I don't know what else it could do.
Uh, can I try rotate it? Like, does it move? Is it like movable?
Make a strength check for me.
Sure,
Strength
make
check.
yourself of use. Let's
Oh
see if
no.
I can move it. And then I'll assist him with the mage hand.
Okay, I'll say that adds 2.
Oh, okay.
So 19. I don't think it's strong enough for real advantage, but
Yeah. I mean,
19.
arguably, plus
So
2 is kind of OP, so.
yeah, that may be retconned in a second.
Oh.
So
Let's see if I can.
Alvar, with the help of the mage hand, which I think can carry like 5 pounds,
I
not
think it's
at
10.
like 50 plus. Yeah.
It's 10.
But Alvar and the mage hand, is just having a really good day right now.
I will
Unlike the rest
say,
of you. Yeah.
I will say, the telekinetic makes it so that. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's mage hand, but
The only reason I know it's 10 is because I was considering making a very small weight class that was flying because I had mage hand, but I didn't
it
do
is a
it.
stronger
Mm,
version of mage hand. But it says, its range increases by 30 feet when you cast it. Its spellcasting ability is the ability increased by this. I mean, the spellcasting ability is my intelligence, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. So the next part was it's technically strong enough to shove a creature. Um, so it
Really?
is kind of strong.
Surely more than 5 pounds of force.
Yeah. And the creature has to succeed on a strength save throw of 8 plus. Let's see, 8. It would be 14. So it's like pretty strong. Uh, and it can shove a creature like 5 feet. So just I don't know,
okay.
just context for like how powerful it would be in this uh scenario, I guess.
Okay.
Up to you, but like there's no actual
Um,
strength score or anything.
okay. Um, I just remembered that I can set up the HP bars for you guys. So, Alvar, as you oops, I clicked the wrong thing. As you push against um the dais, the diorama with a with the help of the mage hand, you're pushing with all your might, all the might you can muster, and it's just not budging at all. Um, do you try to continue to push it more?
Yeah, sure. I trust in Mr. Lazy.
Okay. So as you push it more, you're starting to strain yourself. You're really giving it all you have, and as you do, it's not budging at all. and one of your feet flips out from under you. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ow. Dex save.
Yep.
Well, that's an
11?
11.
Okay. So you're able to just barely catch yourself, like with your other hand as you fall to the floor. You don't hit anything, you don't harm yourself. But you're not sure how much, if any, that diorama's going to spin around.
You said there were 8. Wait, how many holes in the door? Little.
There are 8 holes in the door.
And how many little fit? Like, do we see anything in the room that could fit in those holes?
There are, in all the niches and in the diorama, there's maybe 20 or 30, probably even more than that, but there are tens of figures of different types and sizes. Some represent humans, some represent animals.
And those could fit in the holes?
Potentially. Let me
All right, I'm gonna start trying to fit them in the holes.
Mm.
I will use my bonus
the
action
holes are
to
around
help
an
him.
inch in. The holes are around an inch in diameter. I'll
Is there any
say
indication
they're
that
about an
it
inch
would like?
tall.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there any indication that it would like one would match with another or something?
Yeah.
At the
Like, are
moment,
there figures and images that look like they could match?
no. The door, it just has this large inscription of a sun, and the 8 holes are below it. But there's nothing else adorning the door. There's nothing relating, particular to the holes.
Okay, hear me out. What if we did radiant damage against the door?
What?
Well, I exhausted all my brain power for
That
today.
door is
I'm
not
out
made
of
of
ideas.
ink.
What do you mean ink?
Why else would you use? Why would you try to radiant a door? I fail to
Well, it had the
understand.
sun on it.
Sun, you say? Well, how many figures are in this diorama?
In the middle diorama, you see 12 tribal warriors, some with spears raised
No,
or
I
short
meant the
swords.
actual the door out, Robert, not the mural.
Huh?
Wait, does the door have the sun, or is the mural the thing you're talking about with the sun?
The door has the sun and then the 8 holes.
Hmm.
Are
Okay,
we
never mind.
stupid?
I think we are. Are there any little rocks in this room that I could stuff into one of
Robert,
those
you're supposed to
holes?
know how to solve these, considering you're the DM that makes the puzzle.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? My character has like 10 hits.
Maybe
Or
20-year-old
less.
20-year-old men when they figure out
So
a puzzle for 3-year-olds.
yeah, so Robert, you asked about the central diorama.
Yeah.
So there are 12 tribal warriors, one scout, and that scout's holding the thing that looks like a shepherd's crook, a mastiff, and a panther. And there's also a deer.
Do we see more animals around the sides of the room? Or are the little figures on the diorama like movable? Can I take one?
Well, so what do you want to do first? Do you want to try to take one of the figures from the center or investigate the other sides first?
Well, I'm right next to center, right? Can I just like try and like see
Yeah.
if the figures are movable?
Yeah, so which one would you like to try and pick up? The
Uh,
warrior, the scout, the mastiff, the panther, or the deer?
Warrior, Scout, Mastiff, Panther. Type in chat. Warrior, Scout, Mastiff, Panther, Deer.
Yep.
There's 5 of them. I'll just pick up the Scout. It resonates.
Okay. So you pick up the scout. Alvar, you reach down, and as you pull the scout off of the diorama table, it doesn't quite so much as fall out of your hand as you're grabbing it by the head as the head starts to expand
Oh,
rapidly.
oh my.
And
Wait,
within a
Mimic?
second or two, a fully formed Omen scout has appeared, and everyone needs to roll for initiative.
Ah, there it
Alas, it is
is.
not a mimic.
There it is.
he's looking around, speaking in a language that I don't know who can understand it.
I can understand it.
Okay, he's saying, "What? Who are you?" And I guess her bow is drawn. Oh, I need to set up the turn order. Do that. Could I just add turn? That's not it. Why'd they have to change? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Okay. So Scout. I need to open her character sheet. She's still holding that shepherd's crook in one hand, and she has her short sword drawn in the other. What's her name?
Hey, we're not trying to fight you. That would require far too much effort. Let's talk about this first, okay?
Don't
She
think they can
sees you
understand
trying to.
you.
Yeah, she sees you trying to talk, and
Oh, she doesn't
isn't
understand
immediately
what I'm saying.
swinging, but she definitely doesn't understand what you're saying.
Oh.
Where did you come from?
Um,
I say in
turn.
the language. In Orman, I guess.
Well, we're in turn order, so
Okay. Wait, why can't I see anyone's names except for Skellington and Kevin?
Yeah, same. I can
you
only
should be able to
see.
see.
Yeah.
You can't see
Same, I
nameplate.
can't see anyone except
Yeah, I
myself.
see
I've
my own.
fully updated. I updated that.
Ghost.
I can see Alvarez now. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, I see
that's
Lazarus now. Nice.
Just enter your initiative thing and then
yeah.
update it
Okay.
so it shows your name.
Um, Kevin. Okay.
Well, shit.
So the scout's going first, and um, she is going to swing twice. Kind of in a defensive stance, toward Alvar, recognizing that he kind of had his hand outstretched, and she doesn't really know what's going on, but her attention is focused onto him.
I shouldn't have
So
picked you
she
up.
will make 2 short sword attacks. That is a 20 to hit,
That hits.
and then a 23 to hit.
That also
Oh,
hits.
hell no.
Okay. Uh,
Wait, 23,
8,
Jesus.
you take 8 piercing damage.
Got it. Ow, I shouldn't have picked her up by the head. My bad.
And then she's going to not do anything else. She's kind of surrounded, and that's the end of her turn. So we'll go. How do I? Oh, nice. Okay. Sir Alvar.
I have no idea what language she's speaking, do I?
She's
You
speaking
do
Orman.
not.
Okay. What? What's Omen? Oh, their language.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not speak their language. I'll
I that would have been too out of character for me to know their language too. So
yeah, same.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah. It's like troll if I know that language.
I'll use my
My
action.
character wouldn't want to study and learn a new language anyways, so
Fair
he'll
enough.
stick with the ones he already knows.
Lazarus, fair enough. But yeah, I'm gonna use my action to dodge. Just being very careful. Like I don't want to fight. Like I don't even know who she is or like what's going on. But so I'll use my action to dodge, just like get ready to get out of the way, and then use my bonus action to use help on Canes.
Okay.
Help? Wait, shit, I was gonna do that actually. Oh wait, no, help, not aid. Never mind.
Yes.
Thinking the wrong thing.
You try and convince her. I have no idea what's going on.
Alrighty.
Yep, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Next up is Canes.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of. I really should have looked at all my spells, but
Is
I
there-
don't think I need to cast any of them right now. Wait,
Is
can I
there-
cast guidance on myself? Yeah, I'll cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
We mean you no harm. We just got trapped down here when our wagon fell, and we're trying to find a way out.
Are you saying that in Omen?
Yes.
Okay. She shouts back in reply. You invade. You invader. You invader. You invade our temple. Leave
That's what we're trying to
or
do.
die.
Definitely
That's
don't
all
want that
she
one to
says.
happen. I see.
Lazarus.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh,
Gotta
Oh,
get my showdown.
music. Ah.
so someone gonna translate for me?
She called us invaders and said leave or die.
Can you all hear music?
Well,
Yes.
I'm not
Uh,
dying,
Okay.
so
Oh
looks
no.
like attack. I tell my skeletons to
Whoa,
attack.
whoa, whoa!
I'm not dying, so
Has diplomacy failed already?
I may be a peace domain cleric, but I chose violence today.
Oh no!
And then I
Wait, she has pointy ears.
Looks like our Dragonborn also chose violence
fill
today.
touch.
Okay.
Why is my thing not showing up in the chat? Do you guys see it?
I don't see it.
Oh, I have to click
Oh.
this. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Wait,
Yeah.
what is the die I have to roll? Let me see. Spell attack bonus +6, right? So
Wait, plus
Range
6.
spell attack. And you're within melee, so it's at disadvantage.
oh
Wait. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
wait,
I
but if
did
it's
not
spell
understand what this was from the
oh
name alone. I thought it was a
It's a
melee spell.
yeah, it's a range
It's
spell
not.
attack.
Oh
my.
God.
Not my
Well, you're
Uh, So as you reach out, you feel like this is going to be a really, really good chill touch, and then your spell fizzles in your hand, and you definitely don't want to do that
You
again.
went from crit to that one.
D8 on the 5th
Dude,
level.
the actual
No.
duality man is crazy.
What? All right. My skeletons will attack. They have a +4 to
Okay.
hit, right? So
Yep.
Dude, the duality man, actually. Holy crap.
8
any of
and
those
12.
hit?
So each one slashes out with their claws, and the first one, Skellington, misses, but Kevin almost hits her.
God, if an
But
8
she's able to
hit, I'll
just
be
dodge
fucking
out of the way. And it is now the
Problem.
scout's turn.
That's an issue.
Realizing that, I guess who hasn't? Yeah, she'll continue swinging at Alvar for now.
Oh, thank God.
No one else
What?
made successful contact with her.
What? I'm swinging my weapons wildly, not attacking.
Her first attack does not hit, and her second attack does not hit. So, as you're trying to wave
he rolled
around, it
bad,
distracts her enough so that she doesn't hit. And then
Whoa.
it is your turn again, Alvar.
Oh, I'm just like calling out in common. Wait, can we talk this over? I don't even know who you are. What's going on? She obviously does not reply, does she?
She
No.
does not, no.
Self-defense it is. I'm going to make attack. I'm going to give her a nice stabby stab with my scimitar.
Okay.
That's a 15.
15 hits.
All right, and then I have damage, and I also sneak attack.
How do you sneak
Was that
attack?
everything added? Nice. Okay.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
So
Rogue,
26.
I forgot.
I am a rogue.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my
Or-
bonus action to disengage. 1 moment.
Oh, well,
Good memento
So-
before.
in one. Well, wait, so no more, just a question. Why is it. So it has the 8 sneak attack and then 10 more sneak attack.
Wait,
Why
No,
are there 2
it's-
numbers? Because it's
Oh,
rolling 2d6.
I have to roll it separately.
per-
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I forgot that when you do it on roll 20, it for some reason just stacks it. So it's just 16. That's sneak attack and normal attack total.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then
So that's still just enough. So as you slash out with your scimitar, how would you like to kill her?
wait, can I not? Can I not? wait, I didn't know that was
You've-
gonna kill.
You've done lethal damage without saying that you were trying to keep her alive.
Fair enough. I slash at her just a bit in shock that she's attacking me. You know, I'm trying not to kill her, but I stab a little too hard and she just falls down.
Okay, but she
Okay.
didn't overflow, right?
So as you do that, the body falls to the floor. No blood comes out of it, and as this happens, she begins to shrink down
Oh, I see.
Back into-
Yeah.
back into a statue that crumbles into dust. What does remain is the shepherd's crook that she was holding when she was in statue form.
It's small.
It's a little bit smaller than the size of a hand. like a humanoid hand.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, like
And I can provide. Maybe I should have done this earlier. I can provide an image of player handouts, seeing some locations.
oh, it's fancy. Oh my goodness, that is so
This is what
fancy.
she looked like when she was in statue form. She had a little dagger and this
Oh,
shepherd's crook.
that's
Shall
so
we
cool.
try
Stay in
to?
the hole.
Wait,
Yeah.
but
Well,
there's
we
8
probably need all of
holes.
them now.
No?
Wait, how many? Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh.
All right, new plan, guys. I will have my skeletons carry me into the corner, and then they will go back and stand here, and you will kill the next
I like how you didn't
uh
even move yourself.
whatever thing
I will
that
have them
will
kill you to the corner.
that we'll have to kill,
Mm.
and we'll do that until we kill everything.
I want to move
I
back,
mean,
stand next to him. Just take out my crossbow and go, good
Wait,
idea.
actually, new idea.
that's
I
fine with
can't.
me.
Never mind. I can't say. That they had weapons because I forgot about that. But they're
Oh.
only dripped out in their clothes. They don't actually have weapons.
You drift them out without weapons is kind of crazy and true.
I mean, they're supposed to have it, but technically it would be in the litter, which is not here anymore. So
Well, is it in the litter rubble?
yeah, are there
Um,
like weapons in the rubble that I can
Make an
find?
investigation check.
All right,
Oh, nice.
23.
23? Okay. I'll say after a couple minutes of searching, you're able to find one short sword. The other is too badly dented.
Oh,
All right, Kevin will grab the short sword and he'll use that to fight.
I'll pass
Okay.
Lazarus another short sword out of my armory.
You
Oh,
have another?
I have an
all right.
armory.
Well,
Do
this
not
one
worry.
goes to Skellington, so they'll both have short swords then.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So we're just gonna wipe these things.
Leave me no choice, little puppets.
All right. The next thing that lands on, like in front of your faces, you're going to attack. I tell both of my skeletons,
Yeah, I'll also ready to action
Um,
attack one of those if they grow up.
and I will. Uh,
I'm
that
going
is so tough.
to
Do you
use.
want to look at or who's going to be picking them up?
I'll pick them up. It's okay. I have 19
Okay.
AC.
Huh?
Um,
Oh.
when you do, you can, because you haven't taken a good look at the diorama yet, you can look to see if any look familiar to the scout or not. If any have similar objects like the shepherd's crook.
Do any of
If
them
you
have similar
wish.
objects?
Make an investigation check.
Alrighty.
21. So you
God
spend
damn.
a minute or
I'm
two
pretty.
looking around, and while some have small wooden spears and maybe some are holding like a fishing net between them, you don't see any objects similar to this bronze shepherd's crook.
Okay. So warrior next, I guess. Let's just get the human ones out of the way.
Good idea.
Oh, you looked at the whole diorama. You spent a couple minutes looking. I thought you were looking at all the figures in the diorama. Because all that remains now are 12 warriors, a mastiff, a panther, and a deer.
12 warriors?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
12. Wait.
What if I pick up 12 of them, you know?
Are there different
Really
weapons,
good
like 7
going
different
on.
weapons or something?
No, all the warriors are holding wooden spears.
Oh,
Hmm.
Just keeping my distance. So I'll just like bonus action, steady aim, and just prepared action, just wait to shoot whatever he decides to pull.
Okay. Well, before I do that, I'm going to use my domain feature,
Oh.
and I can use this 3 times, and I will cast Emboldening Bond. So wait, actually, does it include me?
Oh.
Yeah. So me, I mean the 3 PC characters. Maybe not lazy. Maybe one of his skeletons instead. But the 3 PC characters, 3 PCs will get while we're within 30 feet of each other, we get a D4 to our attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once per turn for 10 minutes.
Advantage or a bonus? Sorry.
It's a D4.
1d4.
D4, got it. D4 extra.
This is really good. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know it's Jesus. It's not even at concentration.
Well, I'm glad you guys have good combat stuff.
Well, I heard you were trolling, and then I heard Robert was. I didn't know what Robert was doing. So
The only damage things I have are Chill
Andrew,
Touch, Ray of
Andrew,
Frost,
no.
Magic Missile, and Animate Dead. That's
That's
technically
crazy.
a damage
Anyway,
spell,
I pulled
right?
a master. Actually, I'm gonna
Technically.
do. I'm gonna pull one of the warriors out. Why not? Let's check if I
Okay.
can do that.
Yeah, so as you pick it up, the same thing happens. You grab it by the hand. I think to grab it. You grab it by the head, and it immediately begins to expand until a tribal warrior appears with a spear drawn, and we'll say that was your action, so it is Lazarus's turn.
Oh, does my ready action proc?
Oh yeah, that'll happen first.
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. This is with advantage.
Also, my ready to actions
Yes,
too, right?
we both have ready actions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The
We'll
D4
do
mod.
Alvar's first.
Actually,
Um,
here's what it says in my thing. Actually, just so you can read it yourself.
25 hits.
So you have 2 shots, Alvar?
No,
yeah,
it's
25
one
and
shot.
23 both.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's only
25
one
hits.
shot. Got it. Then damage is that. 17.
17.
What
How would you like to kill it?
Add your D4. Oh, it didn't matter.
It did not. Just like a shot to the head. Just like a quick, painless end.
Okay.
Did
So
it drop
as that
anything?
happens, the same thing happens. It begins to shrink down back into the size of like the little doll figure, splits in two, and then disintegrates into dust. Make an investigation check for me, since you're right there, King.
Yeah.
11.
Oh.
It's pretty easy to tell that there's no object similar to the shepherd's crook.
Hmm.
Mm. Did he drop
Maybe
anything?
maybe maybe one of the 11 had it. Smile.
Maybe it's just an OP weapon you guys are supposed to have.
With the tiny thing, it only fits in the hand. It's not like an actual normal size.
Oh, right.
Who has it right now?
I guess
Canes, no?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Keynes, as you take another look at it, obviously the top of it is circularized, like a shepherd's crook. But the bottom of it has these metal protrusions that look quite similar to those on a key.
Oh, I see.
You've been around keys a lot.
Yeah.
Bro really just
So
gave
if
us
you-
the answer.
So if you turn it upside down,
Okay, but
you
what if we
you
kept
believe
killing
you
the
have a
rest of the
key.
diorama?
You can feel free to, obviously.
No, we're not doing that. Let's see if the key fits over here.
Wait,
Okay.
that's what I was saying, but there were multiple holes, right?
Yeah, so there are 8 holes, two columns of 4 holes down the middle of the door below the sun sphere
So
object.
if we check these niches, are there other ones that look like they have different weapons as well?
So while there are many figures,
Oh my goodness.
you don't see any objects quite like the key. Anything
No way
that
you
these
chose
statues are
correctly
holding
first.
are stone or wood, but the key is bronze. It's unique in this room.
Okay.
Are those 2 holes? Wait, so is the image like literally accurate?
Of the statue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do those there's 2 holes, right, on one side and then 1 hole, like, so it's like the pointy thing 2 on one side and 1 on the other side, right?
Yep.
Do the 2 things on one side, do those like are able to like lock into 2 of those holes on the door?
No. The
I think
the
their holes are too spaced.
yeah, the holes are too far, like both side to side comparing the columns and then up and down comparing the rows are both too far apart. That gap is centimeters wide on the key, if that.
Okay, so I think we just try to unlock every hole and see if it works. Anyone have lockpicks actually? No, I'm kidding.
About that.
I,
I reach in my
Mr.
pocket,
Rogue.
pull out some thieves' tools.
I have thieves tools too, actually.
I do, in fact. Didn't you say there were just holes? I didn't see any things to lockpick.
Well, does it? I will try inserting the key into the hole starting with the top left.
Okay, you try to put it into the top left hole. You move it around a bit, jiggle it a bit. It doesn't catch on anything.
All right.
You
I
just feel it
continue down the
scraping around
column.
the stone. You continue down the column. Second hole, third hole, fourth hole, all the same sensation. It's just scraping around on the stone inside.
All right. Other column. I
Okay,
highly
so
doubt this is
number
going to do anything.
5, scraping, nothing. Number 6, scraping, nothing. And then the same results for 7 and 8.
I see. All right. So this is definitely for something else. I shall keep it on my person. Crook key.
There's nothing else that could possibly be like a
You can
hole.
investigate the
mean,
door if you wish.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
shall guide
Roll
you.
a perception.
I'll help him.
Perception
Yeah, I'll help him.
for me. Okay.
I was gonna guide. I guess I'll guide myself then. All right. What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
If you can see anything in the door.
All right. Hold on. Gotta add my bonuses.
It's gonna be a 1, I swear.
No, I guided myself and I still have my thing. So it's a 2d4. Okay, there was a 1.
Okay,
Not
it
natural
takes you a
20.
few minutes. But you are able you about like 6 or 7 feet up, just on like the edge of your reach, you're able to see a stone cut into the door. And as you're looking at this stone, it looks like there's a little I don't know, the front of the stone can be moved away, like it's a little door or a little, I don't know how to describe this, but a little thing that's hinging circularly. And you kind of like push your finger against it to push it up toward the ceiling, and as you do, it reveals a keyhole.
Oh, keyhole.
Oh. Well. That's it, isn't
Well,
it?
I should guess I shall try the keyhole.
Okay, so you get on your tippy toes, and you shove the key into the hole and twist it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. As you twist it, the door, you hear a click, and then the door slowly starts to, on its hinges, move toward you.
I shall move
And
back.
the door, I think I'll move you through.
Oh, okay. I
Did that
can't
get
see
you?
anything.
You can't see it. Oh, it's because there's no light source. So I need to give you, what's light? Is it 20/20?
Let me check. That sounds correct. 20/20, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I do need to double check something quickly. So I think it's just. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So now you can see. Let there be light.
Alrighty.
And the door's open. I don't know if I can't make it open because it's not the newest.
Did
It
they
hasn't
make
been fully updated, but
did they make it just a wall?
There's more doors
Yeah.
over here.
Oh.
But anyone is able to now walk through the doorway if you wish. And Canes, as you enter this hallway, the stone walls of this corridor, running south to north, are carved to resemble a stack of bamboo-like logs. Wow, that's a weird phrase. The passage slopes down from a single door on its western leg, the door where you all are now, the lintel of which has been crafted to represent a stylized cavern entrance. It leads to double doors of beaten bronze, worked to resemble a forest of seaweed. And I'm not sure if you can see the doors at the very end, but they're at the very end of the hallway.
I can't fit.
Still
It
can't.
won't let me fit.
Oh,
I can't go
Okay, now
through.
I can.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my lag.
Oh
Oh, whenever
my
Andrew moves the
lag.
skeletons.
I'm lagging too.
I
What
wonder
the heck?
why.
Dude, why is it so hard to move skeletons?
I have no idea.
Can
Are
we
these
just like
doors locked? These side ones?
At the moment, those just look like um, just stonework recessed into the wall. So they obviously look different than um, like the stonework here, the stonework there. But at the moment, you don't see any way to open them. Really, there's no knob, no hinges, nothing like that.
Hmm. Okay.
What about those down? What about those doors down the hall?
Well, I haven't checked that yet. I was waiting for you guys to be here. I try to
Ta-da!
open the I try to open the door.
Okay. Um, as you do, the door
You guys
quite
are not within
heavy,
my range anymore.
but you're able to slowly slide it open.
Okay. I shall slowly slide it open, I guess.
I really wish they had better doors. Okay. So I will move you into this new room. And as
Oh hell
you
no.
enter this room, Canes, this room is constructed of large stone blocks, buttressed in the corners. The walls are wet and slimy, and mud covers most of the floor in a thin coating. To the east and west, so up and down, may be
Mm-hmm.
seen stone doors recessed in the wall, and to the north, a set of stairs leads down. In the center of the chamber sits a large, polished boulder amid a pile of smaller, rounded rocks. The boulder is 5 feet tall and colored brown with dark streaks and spots. Leaning against it is what appears to be a bamboo staff. In the mud around the base of the boulder is a moving shape, looking like a crayfish. It faces you and seems to be aware of your presence.
There's a big creature out here, up
Where?
here, in the room.
Oh, walkie walk.
You actually technically are able to see it because I'm through the door and I'm shedding light.
Yeah, but I can't see it because the door is not a
I
door.
know, I
Oh,
know,
okay,
I
now I see
know.
what it is. But I'm on the other side of the door. I just want to see what it is.
There.
Yeah. Ow. Oh my goodness, the lag. Oh my.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Bro.
Yeah,
Ugh.
anytime Lazarus and his
Okay, can
squad
we just
move,
pretend that the skeletons are with me,
and
and
then
I
we'll
just move my
drag them
character?
if it's yeah.
Yeah, because it's
It's
fuck.
pretty
Wait, now
bad.
it's so dark. Oh, I'm still holding the torch from the wall. How much light does it give?
Yeah, it'll give
I would recommend being behind me, Lazarus. Yeah.
20.
Well, I was
Fuck.
just trying to move my character because it was
No, that's
bugged.
fair. That's fair.
So do you have
Um.
a shield? You don't have a shield, right,
My shield
Alvar?
is not equipped
Just
right
your
now. Yes.
okay. I got you. How is there like a torch symbol? Okay, it's not important. We'll do that.
Oh, cool.
Guys, wait.
Okay.
What if I made light rocks though?
Um, Canes, as Lazarus enters the room next to you, the crayfish slowly approaches, but moves slightly closer. Says, "Who
Oh my
is
god, it
this?
speaks.
Wait.
Who
Is it an omen or
dare
common?
enter the chamber of the guardian?" So Lazarus, you hear these clicking noises, and then the sounds of a language that you don't understand. But Canes, you can fully understand it. So it is speaking Omen.
Hmm.
I just want to see what's going on.
You had better go.
Oh,
You have entered the
whoops.
chamber of the Guardian. I will have to discharge my sacred duty. Be off with you before I lose my temper.
What the heck did I just hear? Looks like. Where was I? There I am.
And it's like clacking its claws.
Um. I'd rather not. I cast inflict wounds on the creature.
You're okay. So then we'll go into initiative.
Peace was never an option, says the peace
1 second.
cleric.
Wait.
Wait a
Hold up.
second. Hold on. That is the entire joke of my character. That and
Okay.
he's a gambler, but you know that's a different
So
thing.
we're gonna re-roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
I need to
Holy
get
shit!
his character sheet.
I was so confused by that sprite. I thought it was like a squirrel. That was like, I don't know. zooming in makes way more sense, but actually, wait. Do I have to wait?
Oh,
Is inflict wounds? Is that melee?
Yeah, initiative,
I do
please.
initiatives. All right.
Oh, it is melee. I have to go closer
Oh,
after.
finally.
19. Not bad.
20.
Oh, this means I have to pull out Covenant. Okay. They don't get any
Immediate.
points right now.
Oh, are we able to control the skeletons? Oh, we can.
Uh,
That's why I get vision when I put him in here. Oh,
mm,
because I can't see past the doors.
Oh yeah, why am I here? I'm going back.
Yeah, but you can't see anything. That's the thing.
where are the
But
where are
the
the
door will be
skeletons
open,
then,
right?
Lazarus? Put them wherever they would be.
Yeah, I mean they're carrying him, right?
Uh, yeah, I haven't told them otherwise, so I guess they're yes, yes.
Okay. Um.
A short sword.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Canes, you have casted inflict wounds. Is it a spell attack? Yeah.
It's a spell attack, yeah.
Okay. So you isn't it melee?
Yeah. Oh wait, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's melee.
touch. Okay. So as you reach out to touch it with inflict wounds, the spell has no effect, and you hear the crayfish clack out. The
Yeah.
Guardian's coming! The Guardian's coming!
Wait.
We will crush you!
Oh, he's not the guardian.
Wait, he's not the guardian. Wait.
And
Uh-oh,
Alvord,
I'm
it's
in
now your
danger.
turn.
Okay. I can see it. Let me just move the skeleton so I can actually get vision. Let's see. Arrow. Yeah, I can shoot it. Yeah, I can shoot it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Remember
By...
your D4.
Oh, good point. I'll actually need it because I didn't do the bonus action thing. I won't need it. Yeah, that just hits. I'm
Okay,
assuming
25
25.
to hit.
All
Yep.
right. And since our friend Kane's is next to it, I get sneak attack. Yay.
Yep. 14
14.
damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Drag the skeleton back.
Doo-doo. It's a good hit. You kind of strike it at the base of one of its claws, and it clatters out. It is now Kane's turn.
Is it?
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I completely.
he wasn't surprised. Oh, so this is more of a question for Robert. If it wasn't surprised, does this skip Kane's turn because his action was to open combat?
Well, it depends
Or
on
does
if you.
Kane's get
It depends if you want us to start like rerolling. You had us rerolls. I think it would like not skip. But if you kept initiatives, then it would start off on his turn, opening the door.
Okay, yeah, we were out of initiative, so yeah, it's Kane's. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, he was not expecting me to attack him. That's funny. All right. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll cast. Wait, how long does this last? Hold on. 10 minutes. I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then I shall strike him with my mace. Bonk.
Oh,
I'm not even going to bother rolling the D4.
Yeah,
It's
that
fine.
does not hit.
I have 21
it
AC.
clatters
It's
off
fine.
of his shell. And now it is the crayfish's turn. He's going to strike out and make 2 claw attacks against Kane.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
These are both +4. Do you see my rolls? Oh no, they're GM'd.
No.
Oh, so that does not hit, and that does not hit. So he with both of his claws, and they clatter off of Keynes's armor, and then his shield blocks the other one. And the crayfish chuckles. I may not be able to hit you, but the Guardian can.
Where's Nasus?
And it's Lazarus' turn.
Is he speaking in common?
He's speaking
No.
Omen.
Oh.
The Guardian's coming. What does that mean?
Him? Is he the guardian?
He is not the Guardian.
Who's the guardian? Looking
I don't
around.
I don't see anything. I suspect the pile of mud in the center will probably be the Guardian.
Lazarus.
What?
My turn. Oh yeah. Uh, go out there and fight. Help your comrade.
Your
And
comrade is a bold statement.
yep, there you go.
What's the purple mean? Why do I have a purple dot?
Oh, that means you're concentrating.
Oh,
Oh,
nice,
smart.
nice.
And then, okay, I'll cast Chill Touch. Roll. D. Oh wait, why am I doing this? I have the fucking thing, right? Oh yeah, I do. It's right here. Bam.
16.
You can have the
16
D4 if you want.
hits.
Wait, is the D4 to the damage or to hit?
Pretty sure it's to
It's
hit.
your.
I think it's to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very good, Necro. That's 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay.
Crazy damage.
So you do 6 damage to the crayfish, and it lets out a little clatter.
Okay, and then this skeleton. Does this count as flanking?
How far was its movement? Did it start here or here?
Yeah. Wait, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one can get there, and then
Yeah.
one has to be here. Yeah, I'll say that counts.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh
Okay,
no.
well, 14 was the advantage one.
So 14 does not hit,
That makes sense.
and then
He
9
looks pretty
also
armored.
obviously does not hit.
Well,
Oh,
piss.
no.
Okay.
And
That's my turn.
Oh,
on
no.
this turn, you all see the giant. Now that the doors are
Oh.
open, you all can see it. In the middle, the giant rock legs begin to protrude from under it. And I should have fixed this sprite. But what emerges begins to look like a giant hermit crab
Fair enough.
with the
Oh.
shell of the rock that you were wearing, and it begins to. How do I change its layer? Here we go.
What?
No, that didn't
Oh.
work. Wait, did that work? Yeah.
We can see the name. I can't see an image.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. They don't have an image for it. I should have
Okay.
found one.
Making sure.
But this giant hermit crab protrudes out, and it kind of shakes a bit. Who disturbs the sanctuary of Kalkakaila? Tim, what were you doing letting these fools enter my sanctuary? Speaking to the crayfish.
Tim.
Only
Tim?
Canes can understand at the moment.
Dude,
The crayfish looks over. Guardian! I apologize, but we shall destroy them together. And I need to add her turn.
Wait. They're both guardians.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, he's the guardian. He's the sub-guardian. He's the guardian of the guardian.
He was saying to the hermit crab, guardian, we will destroy them together.
Yes.
Oh.
Oopsies. But it is top of the order, so Alvar.
Well, yeah, sorry about this, man. I'm gonna bonus action, help Keynes for his attack against whatever he does. Then I use my action to just give a little shooty shoot at the big hermit crab thing.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I should help myself. Oh, I can add a D4, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it matters. Let's find out. No, it doesn't. I don't think.
Ooh, so you shoot out, and it clanks against the giant boulder of the guardian.
Whoops. That's my turn.
What do you mean? Whoops.
I'll shoot better next time. Hold in there, buddy.
Okay.
So that is Alvar's turn. Kane's Europe.
Okay. Ah, shit. How many spells do I want to be using right now? My concentration is already being used. I guess I shall see if it was the radiance damage or my lack of skill that made this guy take no damage. I'll Sacred Flame the bigger person.
Okay.
It's a DC 16, actually. Oh, that's high. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's what my uncommon magic is.
16 dex save coming up. That is a fail. So your brilliant radiant light shines down and singes the guardian.
Does it do any damage?
It does some, yeah.
Okay. So they're
Why
not.
did you roll again?
I
Just a
did not mean
mistake.
to roll again.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. I guess that shall be my turn.
Okay, dope. It is now the crayfish's turn. Who last hit? I think Lazarus did with his chill touch, and he is too far away. So he is going to swing out. He will attack Kane twice. 9 and 22. Does 22 hit Kane's?
22 does.
Okay.
Absolute cringe.
So you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and then you are grappled.
Huh?
You can attempt to escape at the end. Like, you can use an action to attempt to escape on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
But he's grabbed you with one of his claws, and he's holding on tightly.
Okay, concentration's fine.
Lazarus, your turn in the squad. Oh. Whoopsies.
Well, I'll just keep hitting this guy, right? Or do you want me to target someone else?
Doesn't matter to me.
All right. Chill touch and Ray of Frost are the city. Yeah. Okay, well. That doesn't hit.
Correct.
Skeletons! Okay. 22,
So
11.
yep. So on the advantage, they do hit the crayfish, and then the second attack, the other guy's misses.
Okay. And then let me see. What's the damage? Short sword.
Like 1d6 plus strength.
But don't they have plus, and they also have +4 to their attacks, right?
Yeah.
What's their strength?
It's 1d6 plus 2.
Plus another 4 then? Or
No, it's just 1d6 plus 2.
oh. Oh, is the +4 just to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you
6 damage.
alt and then double click on the token, it'll open up their character sheet so you can see it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just remember that today. But okay. One of your skeletons makes a little slash at the crayfish.
Bro's dead. Oh no.
And it is now the Guardian's turn. So seeing the successful hit onto her friend, she's going to move here and swing at one of your skeletons. 12. And what's the AC? 13, I think. Yep, so one hit onto the skeleton. And that is going to be 2d6 plus 3. 11 damage onto the skeleton.
Oh, hell no.
He's a real survivor.
And then he too is grappled in one of the Guardian's claws.
I don't know how to edit
And
health.
I can do it.
2. There we go.
Oh, whoopsies. XD. This one's okay for right now.
Right
Okay.
now.
And that is her turn. Alvar.
Alright, we try again. Except this time I want a bonus action steady aim. and then shoot, so I give myself advantage.
No,
Okay.
smart. And you still have my D4.
I do. Okay, it definitely is gonna hit. But we crit fish. Yeah, we don't. So that hits.
Okay.
23.
Yep.
And then
That's a hit.
sneak attack. For 16 piercing.
So 16. 16 damage, okay. You take a shot, and it takes out one of the crayfish's eyes. It's looking really, really battered,
Oh.
but it's still up.
My apologies. Can you stand down now?
I can't understand.
No! Yap, 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 yap.
Is it speaking? What is it saying, Gates? Is it sentient?
You have disturbed her sanctuary. We will
They're
crush
angry.
you.
They will crush us.
Oh, you leave me no choice. That's my turn.
Canes, you're up and you're restrained, so you can attempt to break free. With a
Okay,
strength
wait.
check.
Let me
Or an athletics
review
check.
what restrain does.
I should probably
I-
do that too.
That means I cannot cast somatic spells, right? I
We are
assume.
checking. Yeah,
0,
you can't move your
creatures.
hands.
Okay. Wait, do I have anything
It's
that
not
no.
as written, but I don't think you.
No,
move your
I completely
hands.
agree that I should not be able to cast a spell when restrained. I shall try to break out, and I will use my my D4, I guess. So it's
Okay,
a what? Athletics.
Contested athletics check. Yep.
Ugh. Terrible. Okay, let's see what the 1D4 is. Okay, terrible still, but whatever.
Okay, so you are able to barely break free.
Oh, big true.
Because of the damage that the crayfish just sustained thanks to Alvar. Its grip was loosened a bit.
Thank you,
and
Alvar.
You fall free.
Can I use my movement to get up?
Yeah, so right now you're prone.
Yeah. I will be
Okay, half of your
unprone.
movement to get up.
Yep. And that was my action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Can I use my bonus action for anything? I mean, I could, but it's not worth it. So I think I will end my turn.
Okay. It's the crayfish's turn again. And thinking that the Guardian has the skeletons in hand, he will take 2 more nibbles at Canes, upset that he lost his prey.
Run for it,
That
Gates.
is a
We're fighting
dirty
Skarner.
20,
Nope.
and that does not hit.
Okay.
So it takes the two claw attacks and is unable to hit.
Dang.
It chitters out in anger, but it is now Lazarus's turn.
Let's kill the crayfish first. He's annoying me.
All right, I'm hitting him this time.
Oh,
Let's
he is
go!
hitting him this
Okay.
time.
What do we do
First
with
crit.
crits? Is it just double or?
Let's do. We can do dice, or we can double the damage. I'm up for a group vote.
Because traditional crits are only supposed to be added the
Let's just
dice
do
of its
add
type,
D8.
right?
So
Okay.
slash roll D8.
So the
Holy
actually,
21
Andrew,
damage.
wait, no, Andrew, it already added, I think.
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
no,
Yeah.
No,
It
No, it didn't. It's base 2d8.
is it supposed to be 2d8?
Oh, if it's
Oh,
base.
that's
No,
crazy.
If it's based.
supposed to be 2d8, and then I added another d8. So
No,
it's,
you-
20.
No,
No,
you double
wait.
the damage dice. You add an extra. You got 2d8, not 1d8.
No, wait.
If you crit.
Wait, no, I thought it was
Oh,
1d8.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
we're-
increased. No, Philip, it's 2d8 because it's 5th level. That's the normal die.
Oh, this is a cantrip, sorry.
You roll.
Yes. So if I'm adding a d, is
You-
it 1d8 I add or?
No, you add
You-
2d8. You double the damage dice.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh, that's why we
So
do
roll
double
one
damage.
more.
Like,
Yeah, that's how we
basically
double
the same
damage.
thing.
Yeah. Well, it's
yeah,
better
okay.
to double the entire thing.
It's better. Yeah.
Okay, 25
25.
damage.
Holy crap!
Okay.
So huge.
So you shoot out your chill touch toward the crayfish, and how would you like to kill it?
I cannot benefit
Oh.
from
Looks
crits,
like
actually.
I have to
Like
do
that.
all the work around here, and then I just blast him in the head, and his skull
Nice.
cracks.
Great work,
That
Lazarus.
it does. And the crayfish's body falls to the ground as Kalka Kyla shrieks out, and even Canes is unable to make out what she is saying.
Profanity.
And then my two skeletons attack.
Yep, so one is able to attack, and then one has to try and break free. So the
Okay.
attack fails, and then this is a contested athletics check.
Okay, I don't think they. Yeah, they don't have shit for that. So Nice.
I just need to check something.
It's
This
just a
really should
flat
be
roll,
based on
right?
a DC, which is my bad. But the skeleton is able to kind of squirm out of the
Ah,
grasp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro.
It should be a DC, not a contested check, but I started
Holy,
with it
he's
as a
just so
contested check
skinny
because the
that
book's
he slipped
unclear.
out of the grip.
Yeah, exactly.
True, true.
But he's unable to take any actions. He can move if he wishes. He's prone at the moment.
He will stand up.
Okay.
I
And
haven't
that
given
is
them any new commands, so their only thing that they should be doing is attacking.
Yep. It is now Kalkakaila's turn, and she will take one claw attack onto each skeleton.
Bro.
So first one against the western
Which one's that? Is
down.
that Kevin?
Yeah, we'll say it's Kevin. So that's an 11 to hit Kevin, which I don't think hits. Yep, nope. So Kevin dodges out of the way, but will Skellington be as lucky? Yes, he will. Skellington also dodges out of the way. In her rage, Kalkakailo screeches out in anger. She is going to. Can she? Oh, she's going to use a bonus action to retract into her shell. Wait.
What?
What?
So she bundles her legs up, and her shell sinks to the ground. And she's just chilling there.
Oh.
It looks like she's more difficult to hit now.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Okay. You can't hide from this. Bonus action, steady aim, and then shoot twice. Oh, one
Okay.
time with advantage. I needed that. 21 plus a d4. Do I still have the d4?
I think it's for like 10 minutes or something.
It's for 10 minutes.
I think so.
24.
That hit.
Alright, you can't escape this. Maybe you can. 16 piercing.
Okay, that's a good hit. And you hear chittering from beneath the shell.
Got it. That's my turn.
You kind of pierce some of it, but that's the end of your turn. And Kane's, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Wait, has he taken damage yet? Yeah.
Yeah, Alvar just. Yeah.
Alright. Pull the dead.
Oh, so true.
Really? Maybe it's gonna be immune to necrotic damage all of a sudden. That would be crazy.
Whoa, no shot.
No shot.
Okay, so wisdom save is okay. 16 meets. So your Toll the Dead rings out, but it does no damage.
Alright. I guess I'll move and give the Skellington or Kevin, whoever that one is, advantage.
Okay. And Crayfish is dead. Lazarus.
I chill touch. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not.
All right.
Wait, Andrew, add your D4.
Oh.
It's every turn for 10 minutes. Well, that
114
probably didn't
does
matter.
not hit.
Okay. 20. And 18.
Oh, for the Skellington.
20 hits, 18 does not hit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So he has at least
7 damage.
20.
7 damage, noted. And that is now her turn. She's going to use a bonus action to emerge from her shell, and seeing how combat has changed. She sees that Kane's has moved over, but she's still focusing on the skeletons. So she's going to attack Kevin once and attack Skellington once. So the attack against Kevin. And she falls prone.
No,
and
that's crazy.
unable to attack Skellington.
Crazy how that
Um,
happens.
But she's going to use half of her movement to get back up, and that's the end of her turn. Alvar.
Oh, too late to run away. Bonus action, steady aim. I know, surprise, and shooty shoot.
Yep.
What's your D4?
Oh,
Well, that
okay.
one's probably hitting anyway,
Okay,
but
19 does hit because she's out of her shell.
Got it.
oh, true.
Then sneak attack. Pew pew pew. 15 piercing.
15 damage. Noted.
That's my turn.
Blood is starting to seep out into the like muddy ground that surrounds you all. She's
Alright, hold
definitely
it
hurt. She fails to roll damage.
16, not bad.
16 damage. Okay. Your spectral toll rings out, and she screeches in agony
Why don't I
as it
have that
goes
spell?
to. Yeah, that's pretty true, actually.
Wait a
Lazarus,
second. Wait a second.
Not too late to
I must
learn.
have missed that spell. 15.
your touch that meets.
Oh,
So you can do damage.
Oh, let's go.
Even if
You
it didn't,
touch.
even if it didn't meet, if it was one below it, technically just because of the D4.
8 damage, and then
oh no, Skellington, Skellington, no.
Wow.
they
All
kind
those
of are
attacks miss.
pissed. They're
Yep.
kind of pissed.
It is now
I have told them
Kyla's
That's a good
turn.
question.
Seeing that she has been unable to hit the skeletons for several seconds now, she's going to focus both of her attacks on Kane.
Yeah, because that's a smart decision.
19 to hit,
No.
What?
and that does not
Wow, I
hit.
should aim for the skeleton.
Should I aim for this
Yeah.
skeleton?
That's her turn.
All right, rinse and
She's
repeat.
going to, well, yeah, no, she's kind of so she's going to bonus action retract. She's back in her shell.
Ah, coward.
All right, it's
You
time.
got this.
It's time. Same thing again. You can't get away.
Wait, actually, shit. I haven't. How close are you guys to me? Actually,
26. Yeah.
are you here?
26 hits.
No.
You actually might.
No, I'm out of your
You
range.
might not
for
get
that.
the D4. Okay, then you actually don't get the D4. You need to be within 30 feet.
But 26
Actually,
hits.
no, you're within 30. Wait, you're within 30 feet of Andrew, though, right?
Correct. I'm right next to him.
Then yes, you still get it.
Oh,
I
I-
take it back.
Wait, but you're not within 30 feet of
It
him.
chains.
It doesn't matter. It's as long as you're within one of the people who's bonded.
Oh.
Wait, that's crazy.
That's actually really nice. Wouldn't matter here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I love rolling these dice. 12 piercing. And
Dice go burr.
yeah.
And how would you like to kill her?
Oh, I just like quietly, man. I just want to put her out of like this thing. I'm not trying to like be like any really mean or anything. Just a shot to the head, clean and dead.
Okay. You do that, and the giant shell falls limp, and combat is clear.
All right, let's go fight something else before my AC wears off. Smile.
Feel free to
Okay.
lead the way.
How do I stop?
Shall we go east or west, gentlemen?
And
And
I'm going to
Wellington.
delete
Why
the
not?
boils.
Why not north, my friend?
I guess we could try north.
It is the largest door.
Yeah. Is it locked? Actually, let's wait for Lazarus to be here, but
I
Ooh,
don't know where my character is. Oh, there he is.
Okay. So, as you approach this doorway, the landing at the foot of a short flight of steps is filled with mud and silt that partially blocks the door leading north. The door's meant to open inward toward you, for there are hinges on this side and a large grip to pull on. And The blockage of silt and similar material is about 2 feet tall, blocking the base of the doorway.
Hmm. Shall we try
Hmm.
to dig it out?
Well, do we have shovels?
I do not, unless that comes in the Dungeoneer's pack. I do not believe I have a shovel.
Uh, I don't have any either.
Okay,
Only
I don't think so.
compasses.
Well, I have my shield.
As do I, but I don't think a shield.
It's a flat surface. I'm just saying.
Mr. Wizard, are you a wizard? Looking at Lazarus.
Give me Warlock
Uh,
vibes, but if he was a Warlock, he'd be Eldritch Blasting,
yeah.
so.
What do you need from me?
I've heard of spells back in my day, such as Mulder. Do
Older.
you happen to have
Molder.
one of those spells?
I do not.
Ah, that is too
Useless
bad.
as always. You hate to see
That would
it.
be a useless spell for me to have, so.
Okay,
Ah,
well, maybe we can try going around.
good idea. Good idea.
All right. Uh, east is least, best, west is best. West door it is already. Is
Okay.
this one locked and or blocked? Oh my god, I really need to figure out.
So the door's not locked, and
Okay,
you
I shall
can.
open the door
Okay.
and enter.
You push it open and enter. Yep.
Oh, staircase. Is
So
this?
you see a short passageway and then a staircase ahead of you.
Oh, whoa.
All right. Is this staircase blocked by silt as well?
It is not. No, just
Can my
stonework.
character have light? I think that's why I can't see him. Whenever you guys leave,
Yeah,
Do you
that's
have a source
probably.
of light?
yeah, I need a source of light.
No, no, no. Do you possess a source of light?
Well, I can't see is the thing, like at all.
Well, yeah. So you need to get a torch or some
Now
other
you know how
source of
I
light.
feel in our main
But
campaign.
like, if you no, but the thing is, if you leave a room, I can't even see my character token.
Oh,
Well, I
That's
mean,
what I mean.
yeah, because you have no like in the literal sense, it's because you have no light source. So I know, like, I get what you're saying.
Is
can you
that
give
how
him
it used to
Like,
one?
work? Because it never worked like that before, right? I never had that issue before.
Well, it's because we
You can give
Don't you
him.
assume
still have like some really limited vision, or
you can give him like
oh, I
5 feet. So he like
move
this.
into the yeah. Let's try this.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
As long as I can see my character, because
okay,
like if
okay.
you guys leave a room, then I have to like click around and try to find my character.
I
Okay,
got you. I got you.
alrighty. I guess we're going down. Open door.
Okay, so this door too opens, and you are able to enter.
Thomas is seething that we didn't check the silted room right now. Oh, speaking of
This
silt,
room This room is wet, and the walls are covered with a slimy white buildup. There's about an
Oh,
inch and a half
sorry.
of water and mud blanketing the floor. Many overturned pedestals and pieces of broken statuary lie on the floor, partially buried in the mud. Opposite the entrance to this room is another door. Only one pedestal remains standing in the northwest corridor.
Wait.
On it sits a small metallic three-sided pyramid. Overhead, in the shadow draped ceiling, are inlaid colored tiles depicting a starry sky and forming strange patterns in the areas above the pedestals.
Andrew,
So
can you
there are
move your character? I cannot
over,
move my character right now.
overturned pedestals and then a pedestal with a pyramid.
Okay. Is this difficult terrain, I assume?
Um, at the moment, no.
The
No.
moment.
At the moment, very interesting use of
Hmm.
terminology there.
Steps back through the door.
I know. Really
You know,
understandable.
good idea. I'm going back as well.
You guys hate me. Are we staying 30 within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
The door's
I
still
shall
open, right?
investigate this. Yes. I mean I can't see you though.
Yeah, no,
Like
I'm
in
gonna
in game.
yeah, I'm gonna draw an arrow just to mark where I am and you go
Okay.
back so I can see.
I shall try to investigate the pyramid, I guess.
Okay. So you go and pick up the pyramid.
and then
It's
guide
made of
myself.
solid, heavy, solid silver.
Oh,
Are
silver.
you examining all the different sides of it, kind of like spinning it around in your
I guess I would
hands?
do that and also check if it's a craft. I don't. It might not be, but might as well check.
Oh, well, first let's check it for traps. So do an investigation check.
Alrighty. So I guess it's more important that I use my D4 and my guidance on this.
So I've already called for the check, so no guidance.
Okay. The D4 I will use though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So 12. So you don't
but it's an
notice
8.
any, like, you don't notice it being trapped. And as you've already picked it up, any traps you think may have been connected to lifting it off of the pedestal, but nothing happened. And as you're just spinning it around, you see a few names written in Omen across it and some depictions of some gods and some animals. There's a crab headed human, an alligator headed god, a jaguar. There's some different figures in different scenes across the pyramid.
I'm assuming this is some treasure that we can find, so I would guess I would take it with me.
Okay.
How
So
heavy is
is
it?
this. I'd say it's a couple pounds. It's
Okay.
solid silver and it's worth 5 gold pieces.
Okay. Nice.
Hmm.
Uh, silver pyramid. 5 gold.
What you find there, Mr. Keynes?
Just this silver pyramid thingy that I don't know. It looks like a piece of artwork, perhaps. I'm no art historian, but
Hmm.
I guess I'll check the other pedestals. I know they're knocked over or whatever, but is there anything like in the mud? I say as I guide myself.
Do an investigation check.
Oh, I should just be spamming help on him.
Probably. It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't say it. So.
Sorry. Um. All right. Is this a new turn? How does this
Yeah.
count? Awesome.
So 18. So as you look around all the different areas, you don't notice any more treasure. It
Okay.
seems like any other objects may have already been taken by previous robbers
I
or
see. I see.
adventurers,
Curious how
like
this one did get taken,
Pindery's.
but whatever. All right. Shall we go further west?
Is the door unlocked? I'm still on the other side.
I'll check. All right. Is the door unlocked?
This door is.
All right. I open and go through.
Okay.
Oh, is this a stream of water or silt?
Yes, it is a slowly flowing stream of water,
Okay. Well,
like
it's
a few
open.
inches in depth.
Oh, hello.
All with water stream.
The
Oh, the
walls and
lab.
ceiling of this hallway are coated with slime, and the floor of the passage is covered with a layer of mud. Through this muck, a steady stream of water trickles northward, as you can now see canes. The stucco on the walls is flaking off, and there are glowing silver tracks in the slime crisscrossing the walls and ceiling.
Wait,
Along
what?
the east wall, well, you're not quite there yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well, along the east wall.
Along the east wall of the passage stands a 12-foot tall stone statue of a man outfitted in fine clothing and holding a stone tray in his raised arms. And I'll have a picture when I'm done.
Oh.
Its
Mm,
eyes appear to be black gemstones. The right one droops out of its socket, balancing on the statue's cheek. From behind the left shoulder protrudes the hilt of a weapon, most likely a sword. The
ooh, what?
stone tray, as well as the forehead and nose of the statue, are chipped and cracked. I'm cracked, bro.
Okay, I guess I shall
What
guide
area?
myself and investigate for traps
Okay.
near the statue, I suppose.
Oh.
Okay,
That's cool.
copy image. All
Oh,
right,
he's taking notes. Big brain.
traps. Hold on, I was screen capturing the image. All right, investigation. Alrighty, 23.
23. Okay, so I'll say you're both looking for traps, but then you're also just taking in a general investigation of the statue. So you don't see any traps, but what you do realize as you start to think more about the statue is that it seems to be very top heavy, with the kind of like the chest up being above this large tray that's protruding out. And you believe that if too much weight was put into this tray, it may topple over, falling onto the ground, and potentially blocking any further passage westward.
Okay, I'm going to assume the doors are most likely locked and we're going to have to guess the weight. However, before that, can we try to remove the gemstones?
So
Are
The
you,
eyes,
his eyes?
right? Didn't you say they were gems?
they are, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
So,
Hmm.
all right. Would someone else like to try this? Because I'm not very finessey. Rogue.
What's a rogue? What you got there, Mr. Keynes?
Well, I see some gemstones in this statue, and I've never seen the Mummy, the hit movie The Mummy from 1990. Smile. But I don't have the dexterity to remove them gently. I would not stand
Ah,
in front of it, Lazarus. It's kind of top heavy.
I do wonder. He seems to have a tray, as if he were waiting for you to place something on the tray. Didn't I see you pick up something from the previous room?
The pyramid, yes. That is probably how we will unlock the door, but I want to see if we can get the gemstones.
Would you mind just placing it on there, just to see?
Okay, fair.
Perhaps there's a more peaceful way to extract the eyes.
Why do you always do peaceful character? All right, fine.
What? As I
I
am
put the
sniping
pyra-
the crab with my bow.
Yes, exactly. Peaceful. I
So
put the pyramid on the.
the tray's about 7 feet high. The whole statue's 12 feet tall. So the tray's about 7 feet in the air. So I can say
Lazarus,
you can try.
would you like to place the pyramid on the tray with your mage hand?
Ah, good point.
Lazarus, lazy. Andrew.
Uh,
Okay, he is
you
here.
guys got it.
You fucker. All right.
Can I like hoist Keynes up on my shoulder or something and like have him
I think it'd be better if it was the opposite. I am much heavier than you are.
but I believe, much stronger.
Okay. I am a warforged after all, but sure.
Uh, but I have certain augments provided to me by the Emperor.
Okay, sure, whatever. I'll put it on the.
Um.
I
Well,
guess
no, I won't do that yet. I won't do that yet.
I
won't
shall
do
try
that
to put
yet.
the.
What is he talking about?
Hey yo, stop! Wait.
Hold up.
I mean, it's fine. I'll try to do it anyway. I'll stand on your shoulders or whatever. Or
Yeah.
you're giving me like a leg up or something. It's
Yeah.
not
I'll like
much
plant my legs
far.
down. You'll see like
I am like
mechanical
6 feet
things.
tall, so it's you only need to give me like a foot
A
more.
small boost to get you up there.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can also reach the eyes easier.
True, but
Yes.
like
And
I could literally just hold whatever. It's fine.
I'll use my bonus action to help you. So it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. No check required. Keynes is vaulted slightly up into the air and is able to place the pyramid onto the tray. And as you kind of like get guided back down to the floor, um, moment passes, 2 moments pass, and nothing happens.
Oh,
God damn it.
well,
Well,
that didn't work.
I guess I'll retrieve the pyramid. Yeet. All right, now try to get the eyes though. Okay, actually, first of all, is the door locked? I didn't even check yet.
Wait,
Um,
I thought you did.
1 second. No, this door too
Kill me.
is completely openable.
All right. Well, that means we try to retrieve the
Ah,
gemstones. All right.
very
I'll
well.
boost you.
All right, I will try to
I'll get you as well.
I'll try to extract
To-
gemstones. Yeah.
How are you doing this?
I
I
have like
will.
thieves tools. I can use to like kind of like do a little bit of prying and stuff and try to like slowly wiggle them loose. And
Okay, so they're about 11 feet up in the air. So you do need to
Oh, they're
get.
that tall.
yeah, Kane's.
Alright,
I'm
you can
basically
stand
like
on my shoulders. I'm 6
yeah,
feet tall.
yeah. I'm like standing on Kane's shoulders. I'm over 5 feet, definitely. Probably
Okay,
like 5'10" or something, anyways.
so you're just trying to like balance on his shoulders as you pry the eyes from the
Yes.
statue.
And I
Yeah.
guide him.
Yeah, and obviously keeping an eye
Okay.
out, seeing if anything suspicious is going on as I'm doing so.
Okay,
Yep.
so um, first, so we're going for the first. What do you call them? Gem first, and there are going to be a couple checks here, and we're going to like go by a totality of the circumstances test. So the first one is going to be the strength check to make sure that Keynes holds on to he's holding onto the legs of Alvar like a cheerleader or something like
Yep.
that. So
That is
roll a
exactly what I'm
strength
doing.
check, Alvar, to make sure that you can hold on.
Oh, I did say
Alrighty.
bonus action. Oh,
Oh,
my
shit.
goodness!
Wait,
Okay,
I have a
so-
D4. I have a D4. Hold on. It didn't matter.
Two-
It's not gonna
Okay.
matter.
I
So,
told you,
Alvar,
Keynes.
as you're resting on Kane's shoulders, you start to feel very quickly, pretty much as soon as you get up there, you start to feel his arms and his shoulders shaking, and his legs start to quiver.
All
But
my
you may
muscles
have
are
enough
go.
time to pry the first gem out. So let's do a dexterity check to see if you can keep your balance.
Okay.
And then you'll do a thieves' tools check to pry the gem.
A dex check, not acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Sad.
Yeah,
What'd
it
you
is
get
sad.
expertise in?
12.
I assume it was acrobatics.
No,
No.
actually not.
Oh, wait, it should be so add it's like +3 more. For
Yeah, which
acrobatics.
isn't that much.
Okay,
It's only
okay.
15.
I'll treat
yeah.
it as a 15. So you're able to maintain your balance for a little bit, but let's see how quickly it takes you to pry the gem. So roll a thieves' tools check.
Alright, use your D4 on this, I think.
Oh dear. Okay, dex and ad proficiency. Cool. So I have a +8, which is essentially an acrobatics. I'm just gonna roll acrobatics. Oh, 26.
Punch your
Okay.
D4 just in case.
So you are able to pry. I mean, you might as well.
True. Let's see if I can pry both at the same time.
Oh.
30.
That's-
30.
So you don't have quite enough time to get both because of how unsteady
unsteady
your
I am.
balance is
Damn,
on
Keynes.
Keen's legs. But pretty much the second you're vaulted up there, you nimbly reach out, pluck the first gem out, falls into your hand. But as you do, roll me a d20.
Oh, a d20.
Hey, yo.
Oh dear, I don't like d20s.
D20.
I don't like d20s.
I don't like D20s.
Okay. As you do, one of your legs slips off of Kane's shoulders,
Oh.
and you start to fall down. So roll an acrobatics check to see. Are you trying to catch your fall on anything, or just roll onto the ground?
I'll do like a little roll as I roll away, and then like probably like give Kane's like a annoyed look, like come on.
Okay,
It's
then
fair.
another acro check.
All right, give me that
Wait,
one.
dude, I don't think any of us have a
It's that
strength.
one. It's that one.
Ooh. So as you do, you just pancake into the ground.
Ow.
You're gonna take a little bit of damage. You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
That's
Kane's. I
That's
say
fair.
like rubbing my head is like a bruise.
But you have 1 gem in your hand. It is a piece of polished obsidian worth 10 gold pieces.
Alrighty.
I'll like hold it up and like kind of show it to Kane's, be like, "Is this worth the bruise?"
Yes.
Okay, like just hand it over to him, roll my eyes, and kind of go, "You better not have me get the other one. I'm not doing up there
Well,
again."
maybe Lazy can get it. I don't know if his mage hand would be able to, but
I guess I could try.
I'll step
might be-
aside for him.
This thing?
Mhm.
I mean, I can do
Yep.
it from kind of far away. I'll try to use mage hand on it,
Okay.
see if it comes out.
Alright, so you send your mage hand up, and it takes it a half a moment for it to wiggle a little bit. And as you do, you think you feel the statue move a little bit,
What?
start to shake. but that's just the force, a little bit of force that the mage hand applied, and as the mage hand flies away, nothing changes. It has
So big.
an equal 10 gold a piece of obsidian in its palm.
You're telling me you
Epic.
could have just done that from the beginning?
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe you guys could have done it if you weren't so bad at it.
Let me do the hoisting next time, Mr. Keynes.
Wait, what's? I don't have the finesse to take it out though.
Yeah.
Fair.
Emperor,
Fair.
protect me. I'm with a bunch of fools, aren't I?
Am I doing the other ones?
We already got the other one.
Oh, okay. I thought there were more.
Not here. All right, open the door.
Okay. So you're able to push the door
Wait,
open.
actually, hold on. Well, I still
Yes.
opened the door, but you said there's a weapon on its back, or is it just a hilt?
You see the hilt of a weapon, but if there's a full weapon, you can't tell from your view. But you
Okay,
do see the
so
hilt of a sword protruding out of its back, like in
Laz, can
a
you
back sling.
Lazy? Can you try to get the weapon with your mage hand? It's in the back.
I suppose so.
I'm going to hold the statue steady.
Okay.
And I'll
I
bonus action
tried
help
to
him.
get the weapon.
Okay. Your mage hand flies up, and it grips the hilt and with the angle that the sword's at, and your mage hand's just not able to exert enough force to pull it completely out of the sheath. It tugs at it for a few moments, but it's not making any progress.
Okay.
You
Oh,
see,
you have it.
it jiggle, like you see it move ever so slightly, but it's just not able to exert enough force.
Okay.
You
So it's
wanna
probably too heavy for the. All right. So get over here, Alvar.
Alright, this time you're gonna be standing on top.
And
Okay,
I
that's
will
fine.
say the top of the hilt basically goes to the statue's head. So this is now 12 feet
Oh,
up,
okay. That's gonna be
and
hard.
trying to pull it from your cheerleader formation. May be doable, but will be extremely hard.
We could always try to knock the statue down.
That is true. You are
Lazy, I would get out of the way.
smart.
Um,
Probably,
knock it
preferably
down.
in.
Okay.
Well, to make it easy to get the
I
sword.
still
All
have both
right.
my skeletons, right? Carrying me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one's
technically.
very low.
Yeah. I have no way
All
of
right.
moving.
So let's
Wait,
just
if
try
I
to
do
knock it down.
necrotic damage to it, does it heal it?
No.
It's
God
not
damn it.
Minecraft, man.
No, but I thought that's how it worked with undead, right?
No,
If you
No,
not at
they're
all.
just
How-
immune.
Not with line level skeletons. With some
Oh, it's
undead
just
maybe.
if you heal it, it'll take damage, right?
That's not even written in the rules either.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
that's
what
fine.
that is.
Andrew, this is not Minecraft.
Maybe I'm just thinking of the one fight that we had with one undead creature that Robert brought in
Probably, yeah.
that had that quirk.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
thought
let's
it was
try
just
to
undead.
topple the statue.
Okay.
Well, topple it to
To
his
get
side so it doesn't like
yeah to
crash
the
over
side, I
him.
agree. I think we'll bring it this way because I don't think we have enough room over here to pull it down correctly
Okay.
without injuring one of us. So let's go this way. I have a rope.
Okay, you can use like the rope to kind of guide it while just like shove it to a side so like we can like align it.
Yeah, so it doesn't fall on one of us.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, I use some of my rope.
Yeah.
Try to lasso it around the top of the head, I suppose.
I'll bonus action help him as he's lassoing, and I'll try and shove it.
Okay, make a what would this be? Make
Wait, does hope give
a
advantage, or is it like a?
Yes, it gives
yeah,
you
it's an
advantage on
advantage.
ability check or your first attack roll.
So like
Oh,
looking at the picture of it, you're trying to wrap it around what? Like its neck?
let me look at the picture again.
It's top heavy,
I
right?
guess the yeah, you
Yeah.
said top maybe, so I guess neck is okay actually.
Okay. Yeah, you can certainly try. So make a ranged make a ranged attack with the lasso. Add your proficiency if you're proficient.
I'm not. So is that just a D20 straight? Oh, not
Yeah, it would
bad.
be a d20 plus your dex
Oh, plus
modifier.
dex. Okay, that's +2 then. 15.
15. Okay. So you spin up your rope and release it, and you're just not able to, not skilled enough. You're not able to wrap it all the way around the neck and like pull it tight like you need to with a lasso.
Hmm. What if I just use? Wait, actually, why did I even say lasso? Why didn't I just do? I hold two ends of the rope and pull it down like that.
You can try that.
Yeah.
So make another ranged spell attack plus dex.
Oh,
So
same
you're just
difference.
trying to throw one end around the other side,
Hey,
so that you can. That one. Okay.
natty of the
Yeah,
one
that fails.
variety. Yeah, what a surprise.
Almost freaking wraps around my neck. Like,
Oh no.
it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm watching you.
I mean, we could always just destroy the feet. Yeah, it's top heavy, so it'll fall.
Do I have a sledgehammer?
I have a crowbar, but
I
I
have
don't know
a,
if that's gonna really
I
be
have a
useful.
warhammer.
That'll work. Alrighty.
You ready to try
Let's
that?
just sure, why not?
All right, I will
I
try to
will
break. You know how it's
I
like
will
two
guide
legs, right? I'll break like the leg on
Yeah.
this side, so like it kind of topples in that direction, and then Canes can. I'll leave the rest of the Canes to like maneuver it.
Sure.
Okay, so make a melee attack. Like make an attack roll against the foot.
If only
Bonk.
someone had mold earth or
Oh my
something.
goodness, what are these rolls?
Oh my god.
That you reach out and you strike it, but it kind of just bounces off.
That's
That
kind of
attack was
crazy.
not strong enough to do any
Got a
damage.
1 and then a 2.
Oh my
Alright, well
goodness.
clearly we can't do this, so. Alright, hold on. Do I have one more thing I could try? I don't think so. Let me look. Why'd my character sheet close? What the fuck?
What are you guys doing, messing around over there?
Try
Can
to
you
Well, I
work
break
just,
this
just
down
want
out?
the
the sword. We're
statue.
just trying to get more treasure. That's what we were. That's what we were tasked to do. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I do like
Okay, I'm
treasure.
going to assume my the 10 minutes has passed since we fucking did that because that's kind of ridiculous otherwise.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's been about 30 minutes in all since you guys fell into the ruins.
Okay,
Gotcha.
that's makes sense. Hmm.
Huh.
I can't think of. I don't have anything else that
If
can
you-
really help. I have a crowbar. Is it? I don't think it's loose though from its. Well, I mean, yeah. Actually, I'm not strong enough to even try. Regardless,
One
I
more
guess we should just
try.
go. One
One
more
more
try.
try.
Okay,
One more
okay.
try.
All right, do one more hit with your weapon. I'll guide you. Actually, that didn't help with a weapon attack, does it?
I think it does, right? Does it? Wait,
I think it does.
does it?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
All right. One more
Okay,
try, and then
another
we're
hit.
out.
Oh no! It's an
Oh.
ability check. Never mind.
Okay, well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you swing again. You try to swing with all your might, but you don't even chip the statue.
I'm
Right.
too rusty. Well,
Unfortunate.
what next?
Oh, I guess we're going through the door that I technically opened but didn't go through. Oh, another huge chamber.
Is it?
The doors to this room are bronze and are tinted blue from oxidation. Just inside the doorway are two alcoves. Each space contains an old fountain that you cannot see yet. But you see stretched in front of you a very, very large pool of water. As you turn the corner, you see the two alcoves both have a well inside of them. And in the eastern alcove, a bunch
Oh,
of
there's
rubbish
rats.
and rats skitter through the rubbish on the floor. In the western alcove, there's some green scummy water. But yeah, these rats right now, they haven't noticed you. They're just skittering about.
Okay. Well, that's too bad that they didn't notice me. Sacred Flame.
I got
Oh,
combat.
into combat.
I said I chose violence today. My coin said so. Also, why is it not rolling Sacred Flame? Fuck.
Right,
Am I
initiative.
lagging?
Yes. Okay.
No, I'm not lagging. Sacred Flame just was not working. That's crazy. There we go.
So I roll an 8.
Carry this rat. That was me.
Wait, where's
I
your
rolled the 8
8?
initiative. My what?
Wait, where? Oh, I see it now. Okay. I'm a little bit higher. I'm 8.5.
That's fine.
And then Andrew, your initiative.
Oh my
Thank
goodness.
you.
Oh my.
So first is Sacred Flame. That's a DC 16 Dex save, which they fail, so they
Go out here.
take 12 damage. And about half the rats in the pack go up in radiant fire.
Oh,
Yeah, they're in the east, by the way, if you can't see them.
I can't. What's going on out there?
There's some rats near a well.
Oh, they're
And
so
then
cute.
I'm gonna move one more actually. Oh wait, it's technically not my turn. Alright, my turn's
Yeah,
done, I
correct.
guess.
So Lazarus, your turn.
I can't see anything.
They're in
Or
the
like any
east.
of them. This one?
Yeah.
I command my skeletons to stay close to me and protect me, cause yeah, I don't want to send them out
Oh my
and just have them
goodness.
die. Oh, also the HP is
Oh, the lag is crazy.
Dude.
But I will just chill touch this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Imagine if Razzie had this problem whenever he moved fucking the
That hit
dog.
Let's go. 10
10.
damage.
There's one rat remaining in the pile. It kind of like skitters, screeches out.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Well, I think we just killed its family.
That's
Yeah.
not very
What's
nice. So here. Wait.
I mean, what's a couple rats to Guardian that we murdered as well? They said eliminate any hostiles. This guy looks hostile.
But these rats didn't attack
Alvar.
us. Let's walk through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they're so cute. 5, 6. Can I like pet that last rat?
Oh hell no, he's gonna get diseased. He's
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
can
cursed
try.
actually.
I would love to try.
Make an unarmed spell attack. Like bring unarmed melee, like unarmed attack.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay. You reach out and you're able to like touch the top of its head. Make an animal handling check.
All right. It's time for me to have an army of pets. Well,
Not Razzie,
well,
goddammit. Robert's
could be,
tired of the shit.
could be worse.
15. I'm gonna see how he reacts to that. Not
Animal
well.
handling check is crazy.
So it doesn't immediately bite you, but it kind of like rears back and fangs its little mouse teeth at you.
Oh,
Um,
that's not great. Let me double check one.
What was that one rat that Rose befriended?
Squeaky.
Oh, Squeaky.
About a move speed, man. Yeah. I'll spread my arms and be like, I'm ready to accept your love. I'm sorry for my friends. That's my turn.
Canes, I'm gonna start treating it as you use your action. Because that's how it's done in Baldur's Gate, and I like Baldur's Gate.
For what?
So because you open combat with an action, you've used your action for this turn. You don't get unless you're setting up a surprise scenario
That's fine.
and it knew you were here. So you
That's
have your
fine.
bonus action, you have your movement.
I'm gonna keep moving, I think.
Okay. As you enter the water,
Oh no.
the water in the area you are at is about 2 feet deep.
Oh damn.
It's a dark, foul pool that obviously covers the entire floor. There's a central kind of area, as you can see, flanked by narrow aisles and columns. The walls of the hole, both the interior, like the exterior walls and the columns, are coated with slime, and there are glowing silver lines etched across them. From what you can see of the chamber's walls, those exterior walls, they appear to be crudely worked. And you can see two bronze braziers standing in the pool that are very corroded. And you also see two broken urns that are about 4 feet tall, like halfway poking out of the water. In the darkness of the eastern wall, you can kind of make out parts of it. There's a greenish, enormous growth of greenish hue that gives off a silvery gleam. So the water where you're at is right now. The floor is very slippery. Moving across this is difficult terrain that costs 3 feet of movement speed for every 1 foot traveled.
Oh,
So,
Oh, how high's the ceiling?
like, 20 feet.
Okay.
why do you keep asking
I
that?
didn't.
Can you fly?
This is my first time asking.
No, you asked
Yeah,
earlier.
Andrew asked earlier.
Oh, Andrew
Um,
asked earlier.
Yeah.
Can you
So
fly?
3 feet of movement for 1 foot of travel.
Is this the growth you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. What the fuck is that? And I can't do anything else. I mean, I can still move, but I'm done.
We could ask the rats if he didn't attack them.
I don't think they can
So
speak, and I'm not a
the
druid.
rat is going to attempt to bite
You
Alvar.
leave me no choice, dear rat.
The reluctant
Close the
killer, I
stat
see.
block.
Alright, John Wick character time.
D20 plus 2. That is an 8 to hit.
Does not.
It
Damn, that's crazy.
tries to nibble at your leg, but is unsuccessful. Lazarus, your turn.
I will kill it.
17 hits, and that is enough to kill. Would you like to kill it in any special way?
I'm just gonna freeze it into a block of ice.
Okay.
Well,
A
actually,
rat
you
ice
shoot
cube.
out.
it's not Ray of Frost, but you know what?
It kind of gets petrified a
Let's
bit,
pretend it was yeah.
frozen in death. Yeah. So combat is over, and Alvar is in the eastern alcove. Lazarus is in the hallway between, and then Keynes has just stepped into the pool of water. And actually, for here we'll do light initiative. So Alvar, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. I will shake my head sadly at the body of the rat, but I mean, it attacked, so 1, 2, 3. What is this? What's going on over here, Keynes?
I don't know. There's some weird cancerous-looking growth to the east that is emitting is slimy and it looks so like emitting a silvery hue, similar to like the stuff we've been seeing on the walls.
Oh, that's not
So
great.
that might be like a slime or something.
I don't see anything.
Oh, you don't?
There's a pillar in the way.
It's right. Okay, it's past the pillar. Slug.
Well, water's that's as far as I can get, I think.
Oh wait, sorry, I was not allowed to move on that. It's
Hmm?
fine. Nothing.
It's fine.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, remember you can move 2 feet, 2 boxes per turn.
Boxes per turn.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna
God.
dash and then move.
4 boxes instead. True.
1, 2.
Okay, so because you are dashing, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, or else to see if you slip in
Okay.
the wetness.
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting.
I assume this is going to be easy for you, but
Ish. 17.
yeah.
I'm
17,
assuming.
you're able to keep your footing very easily, and you complete your movement.
Oh, ow.
That's my turn.
Okay.
And I have to go soon.
Okay.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
10 minutes. So, Kane, we're near a good stopping point.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, sorry, my turn.
Yep.
I did not dash. I would like to investigate the goop and guide
Okay,
myself.
so as you, so roll an investigation check.
I should have been closer. That's okay. I'm very glad oh my god.
4.
I
Okay,
don't.
so as
Is
you
the
reach
D4 gonna
out,
matter? Oh, it did
no.
not.
So as you reach out to touch the goop, um,
Uh
it starts to turn as your hand approaches it, and Canes, you make out, I am Tekusa Kutel,
oh. Okay.
the Lord of Snails, and I will be your doom. And that is where
Lord of Snails. Oh,
we will
that's why he
end.
was on the
Wait,
walls.
wait, can I see
He
what
was
it looks
snail
like?
trailing over
Oh,
the
what the heck?
walls.
I'll get a better. I'll replace his token. I'll replace all the lame tokens.
I was like, oh my
Um,
god, the fucking
but
names,
yeah, a
man.
giant like green phosphorescent creature. That doesn't really have a shell, but definitely has like the slimy goopiness of a snail without his shell. Um, has turned toward Canes, and that is where we will end our first session.
Nice. 4 rooms. 3.5 rooms out of. Oh my goodness.
This may be more than a 3-session ROM.
Yeah, we were stuck in the first room for like an hour, so.
We ignore that. This is a total group 2 moment. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, wait, we figured it
Uh,
out by accident.
yeah.
Eventually.
Hmm.
Quite
Did you
amusing.
purposely choose the most atrocious names? Like I know this is part of the set or whatever. Did you purposely choose the one with the most atrocious names, Thomas? Or
No, these are all. It's like Igora, like the continent you're on. That's in my world. But the rest of the names are all pulled from the module, like all because they're like all South American, like
yeah,
Mayan-ish.
Racist.
Robert
Yeah.
can take some inspiration from these.
What? You walk
Please
in the room
don't.
and be like, you see, I am Lord Teku. Like,
Just add syllables.
how do you
Just make
spell
every
that?
name sound like a stutter.
How do you spell that? Takes a dice that has
Yeah.
like 26 letters, rolls it. AMBZY.
Oh hell no.
Uh,
Well, so far we've collected 15 gold pieces worth of loot.
oh, I really like the idea of this exploration log, though. That's really nice.
Oh wait, are you adding that or did Thomas add that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he's adding it. It's
Okay.
really nice. The Guardian of the Guardian. Ah, yes. Wow, that was nice. That was a fun session. It's nice to actually be playing. Holy crap.
This cleric is very interesting. That buff was kind of crazy for 10 minutes as well.
Worry not, my rogue has a 19 strength.
Wait, oh, I didn't realize you were a strength throw. Wait, what's your dex?
20.
Huh? Wait, how'd you get that high? What uncommon item did you get?
Do not worry, I'll share the thing after the campaign or this thing's
Oh my
over,
god, what
but
the fuck? I thought my stats were busted. What the fuck? I mean, the only thing that's actually giving me a stat bonus is... Actually, no, I don't get anything that gives like a straight stat bonus besides my race.
I am strong, but that strong is not strong enough apparently to push over a statue.
I know. That's crazy.
It's built different. Actually, it's built so different.
Yeah, because my AC is very similar in strength to Talos's right now.
Yeah.
Not equivalent anymore. Especially for this level. Holy crap.
What's your AC?
Without Shield of Faith, 19. With Shield of
Oh,
Faith, 21.
are you using a shield?
Yes.
Oh, if I have a shield, my AC is 20.
That's crazy.
I'm so glad
Wait,
you guys
yeah.
built
Okay,
your
that's because you're...
fingers
Wait,
around that.
how? What armor do you have that allows you to do that?
You'll find out.
Am I just not min-maxing correctly? What is this?
I'm min-maxing for a specific beam build, but it is not a very min-maxed character. You know what I mean?
It makes no sense. How the fuck did you get 20 AC on a rogue? Because most armor has a cap.
I don't know.
Wait, there has to be one that doesn't though.
That's a
Hold on.
big mystery, isn't it? You can have fun figuring it out.
I have an idea of which one it is. Because you don't get proficiency in. I don't remember what rogues get proficiency wise, but okay, if your dex mod is that high, then it has to be like studded leather or something. Because that has no max to the modifier. What the fuck, Robert?
Dude, just
I'm
go
so
for it.
confused. Because there's no way you could even have a +6. Unless you use your thing to get an uncommon shield, which I highly doubt you did. Wait, what's your normal AC? 18?
Yeah.
How the fuck? Why am I the one standing in front? Hold on.
Because I'm not HP tanky.
Okay, fair. What's your HP?
Well, he has no con, dude. He put it all in dex.
Oh, that's true. That is
Uh,
true. He doesn't have con.
I mean, what's your HP, man?
My HP is 53 max.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine's 37.
It's because I took I have tough from my ruined background.
Wait, what's
Oh.
your AC then, Robert?
Wait, what?
AC
I mean,
is
HP.
HP 45.
wait, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's decent.
Well, I mean, yeah, considering that we're level 5, yes, but
Wait, that's really wait. What's Rogue's hit dice? D8 or D10?
probably a D8. Or actually,
I imagine it'd be a
Probably a
D8, but he's
D8.
not a caster, so it could be a D10. Because he's a melee.
It's a
Or
D8.
not melee, but because he's a martial. What
It's
the
a
fuck?
D8.
Huh, interesting. What's your con mod? Dude,
Uh,
I'm so confused how the fuck you got these stats.
I am a 16 con.
that's
Huh?
pretty good.
How do you have
But
so
your
many?
stats are broken. My stats
Yeah,
are
what?
like dog shit. I feel like I'm missing like 5 skill
We're
points
missing
or
something very important.
You are, in fact, missing something very important
You
that explains
must have
these
an.
stats.
Dude, I'm so confused.
Dude.
I have. It has to be your uncommon item, but. Or maybe Rogue does something that I don't know about. I haven't played Rogue in a while, so. Actually, no, I have never played Rogue before.
I'm not gonna say too much about my my class,
That's
etc.
fucking
But like
hilarious.
my rogue is definitely not what most rogues go.
Well, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Fucking 20 AC looking ass.
Yeah.
I mean, my magic item is just increasing my DCs and my spell stuff. But honestly, the spell stuff doesn't matter until I get like spiritual weapon. Until I use spiritual weapon, I mean,
Yeah.
I might use it, but because I imagine this one will take longer. But it could also just be as short as the other guardian fight, where
Imagine-
it doesn't matter.
Imagine having spells.
I mean, this amulet also allows me to reuse one of my channel divinities for free once a day, so that's pretty good.
You get so many options, man. I have like one option. Bonk them.
I'm so confused. I'm curious what Andrew chose as his own magic
Yeah, same.
item.
I don't know anything about him except he's a wizard and he has skeletons.
Yeah, except he's basically fucking useless. This is what Andrew warned about him being not.
Dude, I'm
He's-
sick. Okay, here's the thing. My character was supposed to be RP, and I made it, and then I found out afterwards, oh, it's 70% combat. Or 80% combat. I was like, well, it's not bad for combat. It's not very good, though.
I mean, when your spells
Is your-
land, they do a ton of damage. Holy crap.
Well, that's because they crit, but...
Yeah. Like, what did you do? Like 30 something in a single hit? Whatever?
I mean,
Well,
yeah, it's not
crit.
crit. But I really probably should have taken Toll the Dead because it does more damage.
Toll the Dead is just such a good spell.
And it's thematic, right? Because you're like necrotic
Maybe
wizard.
I need to retcon that and take Toll the Dead instead.
Can't you like long rest and then like swap spells? If you like.
It's a cantrip. That's a cantrip, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Or I could just retcon and say I know it.
Dude, I cannot. I'm so curious what your magic item is.
Bro, I'll have you know, I haven't just been prepping for the campaign. I've been prepping characters too.
I know you create characters for fun. I created this character at like 4 a.m. when Nish and Andrew were talking before Andrew went to sleep.
I created this character because I wanted to be funny and troll.
It is
It's pretty
funny and
funny and
troll.
troll.
Don't
I
worry,
didn't
you
get to do my
achieved your goal.
intro though. I was gonna do an intro, because I thought we were gonna meet, but we were already traveling together, so then it didn't work.
I see.
I really wanted you guys to ask me about my attire though.
Dude, I really want to fucking turn on your shit. It'd be so funny.
I don't even know
But
what
I
attire
realized
I'm
that it's
wearing.
doing literally all of
I
your
was
damage.
gonna like, cause part of my character trait is he what's the personality trait? I take great pains to always look my best and follow the latest fashions. That's one of the character traits for
Oh.
Noble.
No wonder you
That's
said
what he's about.
whatever. Yeah.
But I had like a thing, but
The
I
what?
didn't get to do it.
Yeah.
It was just gonna be some stupid troll stuff.
We'd love it. We'd love it.
And you did not prepare for combat. You hate to see
No,
it.
I was not. But that's okay because you guys seem to be kind of OP for combat. So it
Well,
doesn't matter.
Robert at least is. I'm not doing damage, but
We're not about OP, but just a rogue.
well, Rogue is strong at these levels. Well, actually, level 5 they start falling off. I think.
Well, level 5 wizards also come online.
That's true. That's true. But you know which wizard we're talking about, right?
Yeah, the drippy one. Yeah.
The Drippy one. Indeed. The drift out wizard.
Those skeletons were really cool though. Being carried by
Because-
a wizard on them, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty
Because
cool.
rogues don't get a bonus attack yet, right?
Yeah,
Because
only
I know
have one
fighter.
attack.
I think fighter does. Well, okay, it makes sense because you have sneak attack though.
Mhm.
That somewhat balances it, but your damage is really good early though. For the
The
level.
crossbow I've taken is really nice. Because it's a light weapon. So that means I can
Oh,
hold
really?
that. Yeah, because that means I can wield that and like a scimitar in my other hand.
How do you load though? I guess it
Uh,
doesn't really.
Doesn't really say. It just says a light loading, which means I can only make one attack with it on my turn. But the thing is, I can only make one attack anyways because I only have one attack.
Yeah. I don't know how loading that works. I was gonna if you since you said you're a rogue, I was actually originally going to be a ranger that used a gun, but I'm like,
Yeah, you kind of predicted I'd be ranged, huh?
yeah.
I mean, I swear that's like the only thing you can go unless you have a fully fleshed out team.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed you said we needed a front line, so I'm like, okay, fine. And then I decided to be a funny, not a funny, but a good mix of frontline and then also support because cleric is
That
just
D4
good at that.
for every attack.
That's why I chose cleric actually.
D4 is so
Yeah,
nice
I think
though on
that's
everything.
really
Like,
strong.
what?
When I was looking at RPG bot, because I always do that when I'm doing combat stuff, it said ban this class. It said ban this class, this subclass.
Yeah, one of my previous characters was a the pacifist peace domain cleric.
So yeah, that makes complete sense.
That was literally just Lilia. And the entire thing was just running around healing people and like sanctuarying yourself.
Channel Divinity is cool.
Yeah, the
healing.
Yeah, that one. Balm of Peace, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Balm of Peace, yeah.
Yeah.
The other one's not as fun, but the Balm of Peace is cool.
Yeah, you gotta run around.
Because it's actually pretty good healing too.
Yeah, if you line everyone up, you can like heal so much.
Line them up. It's a luck shield now.
Yeah.
No, Senna Q. That's better.
Yeah, except it's not a line. It's like a Yumi Q, but it passes through allies and heals them if you pass through. It's crazy.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, what, you're a Dragonborn too? Do they get AC? Dude, I'm so confused. I'm so confused because Warforged has a +1 naturally to AC, which is kind of crazy. And then I also have a +2 and +1 because of Warforged. But you're just a normal Dragonborn. Well, I shouldn't assume normal, but you're a Dragonborn.
I'm indeed a Dragonborn. You are correct.
Unless there's some sort of funny Dragonborn, I have no idea how the fuck you're getting all that AC. Actually, I don't know how you're getting most of your stats because your stats are high. Like their combined total is higher than mine by quite a bit.
You shall find out.
dude. What the fuck?
It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious.
Will we find out?
Yes, you will definitely find out. Because if you don't find out, then I'm gonna be so bored with my character.
Oh, you want us to find out.
Yeah, well, you'll see it like in game.
Unless, of course, he multi-classed.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
But
so
I
you'll
don't
see.
think he did. I am very confused. Wait, do Dragonborn don't have dark vision?
They
Why
don't.
did I think they did?
Do not. I've been holding a torch, the one I got from the wall.
Oh, I guess it didn't really matter. Well, wait, how are you dual wielding then? Oh,
I'm
you're
not,
not.
because I
Never
never
mind.
made my another attack with my scimitar.
I see. You just pulled it out for show, and then
I
went
pulled it
prone, and
out
then never did it.
because you know I thought the elves were in the trees and they were coming for me, but they were not.
I don't understand that either.
Okay, I assume it's PTSD or something because you're talking like Vietnam, but I have no idea what else that would mean.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Don't worry, I'll play into it
Fuck.
more next time.
Mm. Perhaps you went resilient or something?
Wait, I have telepathy. Wait,
You do? Huh? What
Wait,
the
what?
fuck?
wait.
How? Okay, just another mystery. What the fuck?
Within 30 feet, and they must be visible to me.
Well, that
Oh,
okay.
huh.
Well, the visibles. Actually, no, that still doesn't matter. So as long as you're basically warding, as long as you're bonded with me, we can. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's so goofy.
What the fuck is this from?
So goofy.
Pulls up a legal website.
I am
The ultimate homebrew rogue. This is a quote unquote rogue.
No, this is entirely based on the stuff we have. So
It's a fighter, but it's a rogue subclass. So he can call himself a rogue.
gotta pull on your Sherlock hat and figure out what's going on.
I wish I
Oh.
knew the rogue class better, but I don't think it's that.
I'd
I
honestly
don't
just
know.
wish
I
that
don't
you
wait.
just
Actually,
found out
what
in
the
game.
fuck? What the fuck do rogue? This is completely different, but what the fuck are rogue subclasses? Like, what are their archetypes or whatever?
It's like thief, assassin is the one I talk about a lot.
Is that the one with initiative?
Yeah, the one where you get like an extra stack to your initiative, and if you go before them and you whatever you crit them if you hit.
I see.
Yeah, I love doing that one with Paladin, because then you hit them and you spike and you crit, and you dump everything you have on that hit.
Because I've never played a rogue, so
My first character was a rogue.
wait. Thomas, wasn't your one character in the festival thing? He was a rogue, right? Like a swashbuckler.
Lizan Al Gaib, yes.
I just don't remember because in the first phase I never saw you. Second phase I literally never saw you.